Jim. DC Blitz are running a little bit late, having some technical difficulties, but we are, for the moment, on the air. Good evening. Tom Duggan alongside Kelly Piper and the coach Chris Vance. And Valentine's Day basketball, DeKalb County and Stone Memorial, to get you caught up. It is currently 5-3. We've had a pair of Mallory Finksler State Farm Insurance three-pointers, one by Brooklyn Lane for Memorial to open up the scoring. Well, I'll take that back. We had a three-point play for DeKalb County. Lily Young with a basket and one, and Lily just got mugged to the court there. And so last district game of the regular season has a basket up and good, backing down there Courtney Hedrick, the 5'9 senior. Starters Lily Hinch, Courtney Hedrick, Ashley Wittenberg, Brooklyn Lane, Ella May. For Stone Memorial, for DeKalb County tonight, it's Avery Agee, Allie Melton, Chloe Van Franken, Lily Young, and Brooklyn Fusen. And we get the Mallory Finksler three-point basket by, sorry, I missed whom it was.
Melton.
Allie Melton. Thank you, Kelly. And DeKalb County has cut it down to a 7-6 advantage. And Kelly, early on, we've seen some pressure from Stone Memorial, pretty much like we've seen the first couple of games that we called here on DC Blitz.
Yeah, they're trying to. They're putting Chloe in the middle, but they keep going backwards with the ball instead of turning it.
And May will go to the free throw line. I look at Ella May, and I expect her to be a last name.
There used to be a girl at Macon County, and her name was Clementine, and I was like...
I remember that. I do remember that.
And I can't remember what her last name was, but her first name, and it all kind of went together. I was like, wow, her parents thought really hard about this name.
Brooke Fuson and Lily Young back in as Melton and Crook will check out. And switching out some smaller guards for a couple of your more post-type players as the free throw is good, and May will get both. Stone will get a player into the basketball game. Brooklyn Lane checking back in. So they've got a Brooklyn, and we've got a Brooklyn.
This 1-3-1 is really confusing DeKalb. They're going to have to...
And there's going to be a takeaway. The steal, Wittenberg wide open, takes it all the way. And that's 7 points here in the first period for Wittenberg. Stone Memorial jumps out to a 19-14 lead, and now Brandy Alley wants to call a 30-second timeout here to talk about it. Well, let's get caught up. Good evening, everybody, since we kind of got rolling a little bit late here on Valentine's Day. Everybody get their flowers and candy and all that good stuff today?
I did. I got tulips. My husband knows that I like flowers I can plant.
Okay. Coach?
Wife cooked a beautiful steak, surf and turf kind of dinner tonight.
Oh, all right.
Super nice.
As Charlie Brown would say, I got a rock. Well, we hope everybody's having a fantastic Valentine's Day. Hope your significant other has been good to you. If they weren't, well, lawyers are not cheap.
Go buy yourself something.
Oh, believe me, I will. And it'll be chocolate, and I will love it and share it.
I mean, if somebody didn't get you what you want, just go buy yourself.
That's exactly right. DeKalb County out of the timeout as Stone Memorial's worked out to a 5-point lead here, down to a minute 20 left to play in this opening period. A.G. and Van Vranken out top. DeKalb and the white unis tonight got the pink lettering and numerals trimmed in black. And we're going to have a little contact and foul called here, and that looks to be going against number 2. That's Addison Howard, the senior point guard, who is checked in recently here for the Lady Panthers. Stone in the black unis tonight, white lettering and numerals trimmed in gold. They from over in Cumberland County. And ball down low is going to find Young. Young's going to bring it out to Agee. Agee in her last home game as a DeKalb County Lady Tiger. I know there's a lot of emotion there, Kelly.
Oh, yes. It's always emotional when you play somewhere your last time. And you know it's the last time you're going to play on this floor because they're not going to host. So I'm sure she has thought about it, but probably put it out of her mind and just ready to play. Wants to get a win.
You know, she's been a player that opponents have keyed on a lot this year. I mean, you're going to know where 22 is all the time. She's seen a lot of boxing ones this year, and opponents made life tough on Avery Agee. She's been a great leader of this team. And there's her little sister, Jordan Agee. And Jordan with a nice shot off the baseline, up and good. She's got 5, and Jordan, she's going to be around a while, and I'm excited to see what she's going to do her next 3 years here at DeKalb County.
Jordan's the only Jordan thing that she really going to have to key on is staying out of foul trouble.
Yes, certainly you hope with time that'll be something that she will get better at, but that has been an issue here in her freshman campaign. Ball up top, 15 seconds, and Stone Memorial with Howard at the point. Most likely going to run it down for one shot here. Down to 9 seconds. Howard working against Agee, comes near side, works it there to Wittenberg. Now back cross court. Howard's going to fire a 3. It's good at the buzzer. Nothing but net. Mallory Finksler, State Farm Insurance three-pointer wraps up this opening period. Stone Memorial with a 22-16 lead will squeeze in a timeout, hopefully. You're watching DeKalb County High School basketball on the DC Blitz Sports Network.
Teamwork, accountability, honesty, showing respect, dependability. These are all qualities that I began learning as an athlete growing up in DeKalb County. Hi, this is Tennessee Assistant Golf Coach Payne Denman. Whenever you're looking for a teammate that has your back, look no farther than my friend Grant James and the team at DeKalb County Insurance. They can help out with all your business, auto, home, life, or Medicare insurance needs. Give them a call today at 615-597-0660 or visit them at www.decabinsurance.net. Tell them I sent you, and as always, go Vols.
Back here at Harold Luna Court at DeKalb County High School in Smithville for, again, the district regular season finale tonight. Other games tonight, Cumberland County's playing at Upperman. White County's playing at Livingston. And as we get finals tonight, we'll be able to sort out the district tournament picture just a little bit more. District tournament will start Wednesday at Cumberland County High School. We'll be having more details on that. We had a little write-up earlier in the week on DC Blitz, but we'll get matchups, times, and all that as that becomes available to us. DeKalb County with a takeaway. Down 2 possessions here. Needing that takeaway and playing some basketball. Pretty high-scoring affair thus far between these two squads, just as we saw in the game back on January 24th. Again, it ended up 70-56. Van Branken from the corner for 3, no. And rebound's going to come out long to LMA. Howard brings it up court. Here's a 3 coming from the near wing. That just short by Hinch. The threes have been falling tonight for both teams. Hedrick quick pass down inside and is fired back out to Hinch. Hinch to Howard, back to Hinch. Hinch will drive, gets in there, works around. Lily Young will drive it in good. And Hinch was not at all intimidated by the size of Lily Young. She went right at her, right around her, and up for the easy 2.
Kind of closed out to the wrong direction. You want to funnel that player to the middle, and she funneled her to the baseline where she had no help.
Agee with the ball, 8-point lead here for the Lady Panthers. If DeKalb County loses this game, they will be the number 6 seed, as Brooke Fusen with the turnaround is going to be short. Hinch takes away the rebound. Ball up court, Howard, good quick touch passing. Bank plank, though, on the shot there by May, and the rebound by Jordan Agee. Jordan works the ball up court. And Jordan's going to have her pass deflected. Good hands there by Hinch. Knocked it away. Now working quickly down inside to May. LMA turns with a bank up off the glass and good. Full timeout to DeKalb County, 6:06 left in the second quarter. Stone Memorial by 10. You're watching DeKalb County basketball on the Blitz Network.
When closing on a new home or piece of property, you want the process to be as smooth as possible. For almost 20 years, DeKalb Title LLC has been helping new property owners in Smithville and DeKalb County through that process promptly and efficiently. As your trusted title expert and closing company, they believe buying or selling real estate should be a joyous occasion, and their team does everything possible to keep it that way. DeKalb Title works to make sure your transaction gets to the closing table and your new property is secure for years to come. Let DeKalb Title help you close and protect your residential, commercial, or new construction transaction today. Call 615-597-2303 or visit them online at DeKalbTitle.com.
26-16, first double-digit lead of the game. Stone Memorial has it. They're going to back out of the press here and settle into the half court as DeKalb will bring it up. Well, I say that, and here they come. Pressuring the basketball. Melton and Branken. Into the front court, shovels it down Fusen. Fusen in some traffic. Back outside, Jordan Agee. Millie Barton's in for the first time tonight. Catching, shooting, a long 3 by Melton, just short. And rebound taken away by May. Ball up the court, Howard. Howard feeds it outside. Here's a 3 on the way. That kisses the rim short by Wittenberg. Rebound comes out to DeKalb County. Here's Melton. Melton off Van Branken, lost it. Coughed it up. Hinch took it. Hinch to Howard. Howard into the front court. Howard, nice quick no-look pass down inside. That's pass or shot, whatever it was by May, deflected by Barton. And DeKalb County will have it on the takeaway. Barton's hand just in the right place there.
Some of those volleyball skills.
That shot, I believe, was deflected. Saved in nicely by Hinch. Here comes Howard.
Kelly, against that 1-3-1 defense, what does DeKalb need to do?
You have to move the ball very quickly because you want to expose the corners because they're trying to run a girl from corner to corner. And they were doing a good job of getting it in the middle, but they're not doing a good job of turning and looking opposite. A 1-3-1 is a hard defense. If you haven't prepared for it, you have to prepare for a 1-3-1 to have your girls ready to to make the quick pass and to get in the open spot.
Foul was on Van Vranken, her first. Wittenberg short on the 3. Here comes Van Vranken. Opposite direction for DeKalb. Through traffic, kicks out in the corner to Agee. Agee firing it, looking for Camille Barton. Barton lost it off her fingertips out of bounds. Turnover to DeKalb County. As I mentioned, district tournament will get underway on Wednesday at Cumberland County. And I assume they go into the rotation of schools. For DeKalb County, and I'm a little sad about this, this is going to be the last time they will compete in I'm just going to call it an Upper Cumberland district tournament for at least 4 years, y'all. It's going to be a lot different next year, and it may offer an opportunity for DeKalb County to be a bit more competitive, not playing some of the best teams in the state, but I'm going to miss it. It's just been a long time that they've been playing these teams.
I don't know that DeKalb County has ever not played in the district with Livingston and York, which I think is York even in York's not
anymore.
Not anymore. But Livingston for sure. It was kind of like when we left Cannon County and Smith County.
Yeah.
That hurt. That hurt DeKalb in so many ways because we cannot compete with these bigger schools. We're too small.
I know in football, DeKalb is the smallest classified 4A's. Avery Agee, long distance on the Mallory Finksler State Farm Insurance three-pointer. Man, that's Steph Curry range there. At DeKalb County within 7. I'm not so sure how it falls in basketball, but among the teams that DeKalb County shares a district with, they are the smallest in terms of enrollment. White County is the largest, as that is Howard driving in with the left hand up and good. And back to a 9-point game, but it's going to be weird not seeing Livingston, Upperman. I know really it's changed already within the last few years as that shot up and good. Melton with a nice shot off the wing. With Cannon, as you mentioned, Smith going away. York Institute, Jackson County was a district foe for a lot of years, and that changed several years back. But it's going to be Central Magnet, Watertown, and Macon County. It's just going to be odd as a jump ball there. It's
kind of, the district went to this. Central Magnet came in, I think, a couple years after I graduated. And when Jackson County rolled out, then Baxter's come in, and then they're going to go back out of this district. Watertown was in the district a few years ago, and they got moved. So they're teams that we've played. Central Magnet will be the only team that we really haven't played consistently. And hopefully we will be able to compete a little bit better. But I did see something the other day. It was doing the top 10 schools in the state of Tennessee, and Central Magnet was number 2. And a lot of it is for their education that they give to those kids. It is a magnet school. You have to apply.
Yep.
It's almost like a private school. So I don't know how much recruiting they do within their sports.
Back and forth. And these two teams just getting with it up and down the court. Hinge, oh my. Avery Agee let her know she's there as Agee picks up her second.
That might be a Casey foul.
I was going to ask you, which one of the two girls is most like Casey?
Jordan is more like Casey. Avery is more, I would say, like Joey. But right then, a lot of that red hair from the Keaton side came out.
Free throw up and good. And Hinch will get another. We'll see Lily Young check in. And talk about another young lady get fired up.
I remember when I had Lily in junior pro some when I had to referee. But I also remember Jordan. Jordan always got very excited. So
Van Vranken this time on the foul, and that's number 2 on Chloe Van Vranken. Coach, we're going to see some changes all across, I guess, in sports with the classifications. Everything's going to look a little bit different. But to me, basketball, baseball, and softball get the biggest change of all. And we don't know how long it'll stick. You know how it is with TSSAA. It's permanent till it ain't.
And I know you have more basketball teams than you have football teams, but I still would like to see consistency across the board in the district or the region, whatever you want to call it, with the same teams.
Yeah. Missed by Agee. And Melton on the putback, no good. Well, the one good thing, it's a 4-team district. Everybody goes to the region. As that three is up and good, and there's a Mallory Finksler State Farm Insurance three-pointer by Lily Hinch. That's her first. That's the fourth by Stone Memorial in this basketball game.
And that's another thing that I don't like, where you automatically in the playoffs, regardless if you go 0-26, you're in.
Well, and we've seen that a lot in football, where you've got a 8-team region and then you got a 4-team region. Van Branken with a nice drive to the basket. She's got 4. DeKalb County back to within 9 as we've gone under a minute till halftime. Shot, spun around, won't go for Hedrick, but she'll draw contact. That is really young, I believe.
I know Tito Escalade, you were talking about it being the districts lining up. There have been years, I know from coaching softball, there was at one point York, I think it was not York, it was Warren County and White County didn't even play any of the other teams in their district because it was such a far, they were playing the Murfreesboro district. So they just didn't even play, and they just went into their district tournament as last place because they didn't want to go and compete with the Murfreesboro schools. Now that the Murfreesboro's so big, they're in their own district.
Mallory Finksler State Farm Insurance three-pointer. Allie Melton, another big shot. DeKalb County back to within 8. DeKalb's been lighting it up in the perimeter. That's their 5th from downtown, but they still trail it by 8. 22 seconds left till halftime. Hedrick with the ball up top. Stone may want to try to hold it for one final shot. Howard seems to indicate she wants to do that at 12 seconds. Howard beats the ball off to May. May looks, fires it, back out, catching, shooting, 3. And boy, Jordan Agee might have been lucky she didn't get called for a foul there. Well short on the three-point attempt by Wittenberg. And DeKalb County, well, they got 1.3 seconds left. About time to throw it in and get a heave-ho. They won't even get that. Ball is out of bounds. That is it. It is halftime. Game 1 of our Blitz doubleheader tonight as the Stone Memorial Lady Panthers with a 34-26 halftime advantage over the DeKalb County Lady Tigers. We're going to hold on. Kelly said she thinks the cheerleaders. There we go.
There you go. You're going to get in trouble now.
I can't talk. I've got a routine, so we're going to let you enjoy the DeKalb County High School cheerleaders before we go to break. Well, and we're waiting.
I think they're waiting for these people to get off the floor.
Shoo, people. Here we go. All right, you're the DeKalb County High School basketball cheerleaders at the half. 34-26 Stone Memorial. Let's get in a 2-minute timeout. We'll be back with some halftime stats and analysis. This is Lady Tiger basketball on the Blitz Sports Network.
As first-time home buyers, navigating the real estate market can be both exciting and daunting. At Farmhouse Realty, we understand your unique needs and are dedicated to guiding you through the process with ease. With our extensive knowledge of DeKalb County and its surrounding areas, we can help you find your dream home or sell your existing property at the best possible price. Farmhouse Realty is committed to understanding your financial situation and goals, finding the perfect home that aligns with your lifestyle, negotiating the best terms for your purchase or sale, and being there for you every step of the way. Give us a call today at 615-597-FARM. That's 615-597-FARM. 3276 or check out our listings at farmhouserealty.org. Farmhouse Realty. Let us help you achieve your real estate dreams.
Hey, Sam.
Who said that? Cheryl? What are you doing up there?
My bank always leaves me up in the air. I'm still waiting for an answer. Oh, darn birds.
Well, switch to First Bank. They have fast local decision makers and the latest banking products in digital.
Whew, what a relief. I'll call First Bank. When I was up there, I saw a branch near me.
First Bank never leaves you hanging. Bank local. Get more. Member FDIC.
Hey there, friends! Are you ready to take a step back in time? Head on over to Gasaway Market, Antiques and Gifts, right on Main Street in Gasaway. Gary and Jama Hancock, owners. Whether you're hunting for that perfect vintage piece to add to your home or a special gift for someone you love, we've got you covered. Each item tells a story, and who knows, you might even find a piece of your own childhood in our collection. Don't miss the chance to explore the Gasaway Museum, formerly Melton's Bank. It's a little slice of history that'll take you back and show you what life was like in days gone by. Come on down to Gasaway Market, where nostalgia is just the beginning.
Prompt, professional, and courteous healthcare services. That's what you find when you visit Good Health Family Clinic, 414 East Broad Street in Smithville. When you're on the go, you can't afford to be sick. The staff at Good Health Family Clinic is committed to getting you back on your feet and feeling better as soon as possible. They are locally owned, so you know you're being helped by people from right here at home, who you know and trust. Good Health Family Clinic accepts most insurances and is currently accepting new patients. Call to schedule an appointment, 615-597-4432. Good Health Family Clinic. Your family's good health is our mission.
It is halftime with the Stone Memorial Lady Panthers leading the DeKalb County Lady Tigers 34-26. Tom Duggan, Kelly Pybert, and the coach Chris Vance. And Kelly, your takeaways from the first half? The first period much more high scoring, I think, than the second. But from what you saw in the first half, what's the biggest takeaway you have?
We did a better job of preparing for a zone or for a press offense. We got the ball up the floor. Once we started turning and looking, I think the scoring went down as they got tired, that's normal. We did a really good job of not getting in foul trouble. I know Chloe has 2. I would like to see her only have 1, but Chloe has 2 right now. But nobody else seems to be in that bad of foul trouble. We made some adjustments on defense and kept it out of the paint. So I thought they made adjustments where they needed to make adjustments. I hope they make some more adjustments here at halftime to clean a few other things up.
Well, to piggyback on the fouls, actually, Chloe, Avery, and Lily Young all have 2 fouls. And one thing, Coach, stands out. Well, a couple of things to me. First of all, DeKalb County, they're coming out here. They've shot the ball well from the perimeter. Yes, they've had some turnovers. But I like the energy they're playing with. I like the aggression they're playing with. The only thing with the fouls, Stone Memorial's 8 of 10 from the free throw line, and DeKalb's only 1 of 1. So the Stone has got some opportunities at the line. But from an energetic standpoint, DeKalb's right in this basketball game.
I can tell from our last time that we covered the Lady Tigers that they've done work with the press. They may not be having it down perfectly, but 80% of the time they're getting across the line. That's where I'd like to see them, as Kelly has talked about, slow it down and set things up and be patient with their shot. They're hitting some outside shots. They're not getting much from the inside. If you live with the 3, you're going to die by the 3.
Sure.
So if that shot goes late in the game, 3rd and 4th quarter, those legs get tired, those shots will start coming up short. Defensively, like Kelly said, they're making adjustments on the post, trying to shut that down and forcing Stone to take more shots from the outside.
Kelly, how much of this game is preparing for the district tournament? I mean, is there any thought of that at all? You know you're going to play Wednesday night. You know you're probably going to play Cumberland County or Livingston. How much of this is you trying to iron some things out and get ready? Because you win a game, at least you got, you're in region. Is there any kind of focus you think on that tonight?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly with them not knowing who you're going to play at this point. At this point, I think you're trying to get a win to go in with some momentum to Wednesday. As much as the girls have struggled this year, I think that should be their focus point game by game. Like I said, again, I like that they've made some adjustments and they're trying different things and are not doing the same thing over and over. So I think as if I was the coach, that my mood would be, let's focus on this game, because you can't prepare for who you're going to play when you don't know who you're going to play.
Right.
And you're not dominating this district, so it's not like you can work on new things. You're putting a Band-Aid on what you can do, and you're stopping the bleeding here, and you're able to stay in this game.
It's the coach's job, and Coach Trapp does a fabulous job of this, of scouting and deciding what plays they need to run offensively, and Coach Shaw what we do defensively. Beyond that, Coach Trapp has always said, I'm not worried about what Stone does or Upperman or these other schools. I'm worrying about the efficiency and the technical aspect of what we do and how we perform these plays. And so he's focusing on how they're going to run their offense, how they're going to break the press and set their defenses.
DeKalb County down 34-26 at the half. Scoring for Stone Memorial, Lily Hinch and Ashley Wittenberg leading the way for the Lady Panthers. 7 points apiece. Courtney Hedrick with 6. Addison Howard has 5 points. Ella May with 4. Brooklyn Lane 3 points. And Serena Baldwin with 2. DeKalb County led at the half by Allie Melton with 8 points and a couple of three-pointers along the way. Avery Agee's hit a couple of big threes. She has 6, 5 points for Jordan Agee, 4 points for Chloe Van Branken, 3 points at the half for Lily Young. One score we can report from District 7-3A after the first quarter. Well, I guess I should say at the end of the first quarter, Cumberland County leads Upperman 11-7 in girls basketball action tonight. So Cumberland County win there certainly could change some things in the standings as it's pretty tight. White County has clinched the #1 seed. The top 2 seeds clinch a first-round bye and an automatic region berth. So that's an important game. You want to get that first-round bye if you can. Or do you? That's something I've always wondered. Is it better to have the first round bye, Kelly, or is it better just to play and have that game under your belt? Sometimes I feel like teams are a little bit rusty when they set out an extra game.
I don't know since the 90s that DeKalb County has had that lock-in and luxury of playing that way. I mean, I think when Kyle and Aaron were playing, the boys did. The girls have not had that luxury in some years. I don't know. It's kind of like the national title game. We saw the teams that played the first round made it all the way to the championship, and the teams that came with a bye ended up getting blitzed.
Yeah, there you go.
There, I like it.
All right, second half action set to get underway. Lady Tigers looking to erase an 8-point deficit. And again, regardless of who they play, it's going to be tough because we all know just how tough this district is, top to bottom. And how tough the boys district is. 2 of the 3 Mr. Basketball finalists are from District 7-3A. Anybody want to guess who they are?
I'm sure one of them's from Upperman and one of them's from Stone.
Yep, one will be seen tonight, Kate Capps. The other, as you mentioned, Upperman's Ty Cobb. So that just goes to show you it's not just the girls that are good. The boys are pretty darn good themselves. And, of course, we'll talk more about that coming up in Game 2. Agee from downtown, just off the mark. And Ella May goes up high for the rebound. DeKalb County comes out with Van Branken, Lily Young, Avery Agee with the takeaway there, Brooke Fusen, and Allie Melton to start the second half. As Agee gets it across the timeline, Van Branken will come out and take it.
I thought she rolled an ankle.
I was worried that she did too. She seems to be okay. She got up.
She did the smart thing and falls. Most people don't realize when you start rolling an ankle, if you know it, don't try to catch yourself. That's when you tear your ankle up. If you'll go on and fall down, usually don't tear anything up.
Until you get old.
when you get old, everything hurts.
Steal by Wittenberg and Melton. Oh, my. Melton is beside herself. She thought she had all ball. Of course, if we had replay, we could go back and see. We don't, but
I think she has a legit. He was behind the call. He was in a very bad position to make that call. He should have let it go.
Free throw up and good by Wittenberg. She now has 8 to lead Stone, and that is foul number 1 for Allie Melton. With that look on her face, she was just she didn't say anything. She was just like, what?
But to be honest, Tom, I've never seen a defender claim a foul.
Well,
sometimes they do. Sometimes they raise their hand and be like, yeah, that was me.
Because I don't want you to get it.
Yeah.
I don't want you to get your 4th or 5th. Oh, I did it.
Usually, though, I look on their face, I kind of sly look like, okay, I did it, but I'm not going to admit I did it. So Wittenberg knocks that ball out of bounds to Campbell inbound. Agee up top to Van Branken.
Smart coaching. When you have these kids that foul a lot, you give them numbers like 2, 22, 20, 21. So hoping a referee will get mixed up.
Off the miss outlet pass to LMA, back to Hinch. Hinch will bring it, though, to May. Back up top, Wittenberg for three. It's up and good. Ashley Wittenberg with the Mallory Finksler State Farm Insurance three-pointer. That's her second. And now she goes into double figures with 12 points, and the lead now goes to 13. Game high here for the Lady Panthers.
And DeKalb did an excellent job defending that. They just made, when you make quick passes, your defense just cannot rotate.
Hinch takes it away from Fusen, up ahead to LMA, who can't get the shot to go, and 5 for the rebound. Hinch with some good hustle to save it in. Three-pointer on the way will not go by Wittenberg. Rebound taken away by Van Vranken. Van Vranken moves into the front court. Agee. Down in the corner, Melton's all alone for three. It won't go. Rebound will be swept away by Brooklyn Lane. Here come the Lady Panthers. Steal.
And a foul.
And Melton, yes. Hinch on the reach and grab after the takeaway, and that's foul number 1 on Lily Hinch.
Tom, I think the Lady Tigers roll for three from deep in this quarter.
You are right, Coach.
In the first half, they were taking those shots inside, and then their outside shots started to fall. You have to get some momentum.
0 for 4. Van Vranken is short. Rebound by May. Quick pass, Hedrick. And Courtney Hedrick will drive it in for the left-hand side. Shot up and good. Camille Barton is checked back in for DeKalb County. And Jordan Agee also returned to the court. Fusen and Lily Young went to the bench. See Addison Howard getting up to check in for Stone Memorial. Nearing 5 minutes left in the third. The lead is 15. That's the largest margin of this basketball game. Corner three is up. Good. Van Vranken with the Mallory Finksler State Farm Insurance three ball from the corner. She's got 7. Lead at a dozen. Wittenberg with the basketball out near midcourt. Van Vranken. I don't know why I keep calling her Van Vranken. I've got her and Jordan Agee mixed up all night long. I got to get my glasses checked, y'all. Actually, I got a new pair coming in, but they're just not here yet. I'm getting blinder by the day. Lady Tigers off the takeaway. Here's Agee. Agee to Agee. Looking at, dangerous pass up top stolen. Wittenberg, oh my. Wittenberg
She got away with the carry.
Yes, she did. Missed the shot. Hinch got the rebound, then threw it away. Out of bounds. Mike Buck will be the closest person to it. And now we'll see Addison Howard back in here for the Lady Panthers as Ella May will sit down. I still want to throw an extra name in there.
If the girls will learn to ball fake that will be open. But when you play a 1-3-1, that back person's looking for that cross-court pass, and you have to ball fake her and get her going a different direction so you can make that pass.
Jordan Agee. Midway point of the third period, skips it to Melton. Lead is 12 for Stone Memorial. Agee out top, bounce pass to Van Vranken. Back to Agee, launching a three. Off the mark, Barton. They're going to call that a jump ball. And possession arrow stays with DeKalb County. A little quick on the draw there, calling a jump ball there. Avery Agee will inbound it from the baseline. 3:42 left in the third. Looking, brings it into Jordan Agee. Halftime score, Livingston, White County on top of Livingston Academy, 28-16. White County wins. They will complete a perfect regular season in district play. Shot rattles in and out. Avery Agee gets the rebound, then she's going to be hammered. And that foul's going to be Hedrick, and that is her first. Brooklyn Lane is the only player so far for Stone Memorial with any more than one foul thus far in the basketball game. DeKalb County has nobody with more than 2.
When you're not taking the basket, when you're shooting threes, you're not going to probably get fouled a whole lot.
And Rankin, well, went to attack, then kicked it out to Agee. Back up top now to Avery Agee. They've been raining the threes, not having much luck this quarter. And a foul there. Van Rankin attacks the basket that time, and she'll draw the foul. Foul goes against Hedrick. That's her second. Halftime score in Baxter. Upperman has rallied to go on top of Cumberland County, 21-16. So if all scores were to hold up, White County would be your number 1 seed. Upperman would be 2. As the free throw up and good for Van Vranken. That would put Cumberland County as the 3 seed, Livingston as the 4. And if this score held up, Stone would be 5 and DeKalb County 6. Shot up and good. Van Vranken nails both. She's got 5 in the quarter and 9 for the basketball game. Lead is down to 10. 5-0 run here for the Lady Tigers. Doesn't feel much like a run, though. But Stone is struggling to put the ball in the hoop. May get a chance here from the free throw line as Millie Barton's going to be called for a push foul.
You know, you were talking earlier about who you're looking forward to. That's the only time I can see. It depends on how good you are. You might want to, if you're right there in the heat of a race for a position, you might look at who is 1, who is 2. Do I want to match up with? Which one do I match up better with? You may match up better with the 1 than the 2, and you would want to win your game. Or if you match up better with the 2, you would want to lose your game to be the lower seed.
Here's the thought anybody would throw a game. Addison Howard makes them both.
If y'all don't think that happens, y'all are crazy.
We didn't say we didn't think it didn't happen. We just aren't going to talk about it.
We're not going public.
We're not supposed to talk about that, right? Allie Melton with the Mallory Fixler. State Farm Insurance 3. That's her 3rd 3-ball. She's got 11.
Oh.
Wow.
As a foul called there on Lily Young, and that's going to be number 3 on Lily. We may have even known a coach or two that may or may not have possibly thought about doing that at some point over the years. But inbound pass comes to Ella May, who's checked back in. She'll put it in up and good. She's got 6 and a lead back up to 11. Well, in a 3-6 scenario, if it holds up, the thing would be DeKalb would play Cumberland, and it would be at Cumberland. That's the tough thing. You're playing them on their home court. Agee catching, shooting the 3 is good. Avery Agee with another Mallory Finksler State Farm Insurance 3. She's nailed 3 of them. She's got 9 points, and the lead is 8.
I do like the fact that they're playing at a school. I mean, advantage to Cumberland County because you're at home, but I hated when we had to play at Tech. I hated playing on Tech's floor. You're not used to a college floor. You're not used to the atmosphere. I do think it's an advantage that these girls and guys are getting to play in a gym that they have actually played in. I think sometimes that affects district tournaments a little bit when they're held at colleges because you're not used to a college floor. And it's a different atmosphere. Here the fans are close, you're right on the side. When you're in those college stadiums, they're huge. Your fans are way away. It's like you're playing by yourself.
Well, let me ask you a question because you played there. The depth perception to me always seems to be the trickiest part about playing at Tennessee Tech because when you play in a box gym like this, you're used to that, and when you go to Tech, it's open. How difficult is it to adjust?
When I played at Tech, their lighting's a little bit better. When I played at Tech, all their lighting was on the sidelines. So when you were on shooting a three-pointer from anywhere from free throw line down, or even baseline shots, you were looking straight into baseball lights is what I mean.
Yeah.
You were just looking into lights. That was the hardest part for us.
Van Vranken, oh my, rolled out, but she's fouled and we'll go to the free throw line. Had a golden opportunity for a 3-point chance there. Caitlin Smith, freshman, just came off the bench and committed that foul, and Van Vranken to the line for 2 shots. I've just often wondered from a player perspective how much of an adjustment it is playing somewhere like Tennessee Tech when you're used to playing in the box gyms for the majority of the season.
It was funny, even in college, some places we played, like at DePaul, their gym was a lot like this, but at Marquette, you were playing in a huge arena. When we played at Memphis, it was a gym like this. When we played our conference tournament at Memphis, we played in the Pyramid.
Yeah.
Which is now under
Bass Pro Shop.
It's a Bass Pro Shop. I know, I told my son, I was like, I played basketball there. And he was like, was it flooded?
I saw Elvis there. It's just one game with under 90 seconds to play.
That was just a few years ago, wasn't it?
Melton, 3, good! Oh, Mallory Finchler, State Farm Insurance, 3, look out! Look at this, all of a sudden it's a 3-point game. Holy cow. It was a 15-point game just a few minutes ago. Hello, Lady Tigers. That's a double dribble. Can't do it. Coach Buck bringing 3 of his starters back in. He brought some bench players in to try to get some rest for his starters, and he's having to bring them back probably a minute sooner than he wanted to. And timeout, full timeout with a minute left in the third. You're watching DeKalb County High School Lady Tiger basketball on the Blitz Sports Network.
Smithville's brand new hair experience is the Hairloom, located at 107 West Main Street, in the heart of downtown. At the Hairloom, we believe that every client deserves exceptional service and personalized care. Whether you're looking for a fresh cut, a stunning color, or a rejuvenating facial, our experienced team of licensed barbers, cosmetologists, and estheticians is here to make your vision a reality. Step into our relaxing and friendly environment where you can unwind while we pamper you. Your comfort and satisfaction are our top priorities. Give us a call at 615-417-1081 or book your appointment online at thehairloom.com. Experience the hair journey you've been waiting for at the Hairloom, where your beauty blooms.
All of a sudden, it's 45-42. We were just talking about everything under the sun.
Maybe we should keep talking about everything under the sun.
I know. Everybody's watching the basketball game thinking, why aren't they talking about the basketball game? And all that time, we knew what we were doing. Mm-hmm. We were distracting ourselves, and the Lady Tigers came back.
What is it? There's some movie, and I can't think of it right now. Don't talk about so-and-so.
And look at this. A 3 here ties this basketball game. I hate I even said that, y'all. Melton working up top with Jordan Agee. Melton's had a hot hand. Avery Agee's had a hot hand. Skip pass. Lily Young bounce pass inside, and we're going to have a foul. And Branken under there got knocked to the court.
She should be shooting 2 because that's the 5th foul.
Yep. And that there foul will go against Lily Hinch, and that's going to be her 2nd. And that is, Kelly, as you point out, the 15th foul. 2 free throws coming up here for Chloe Van Branken. She's perfect 4 of 4 this quarter. I shouldn't have said that either. Well, I didn't jinx her, thank goodness.
And that's a little bit of the difference in the game right here. Chloe has drawn, I think, all 5 of these fouls. So one of them was on a steal. I take that back. She's drawn 4 of these fouls from taking the ball to the basket.
She's got 9 this quarter, 13 for the ball game. And that is a turnover. I don't know if she tripped over someone or just got tripped up, but
I think she lost her footing.
And she's getting up a little shaky.
Because there was no one near her. The ghost of Harold Luna got her.
Hey, you put the name's man on the court, or the man's name on the court, you never know what might happen. 18 seconds. Melton, DeKalb down 1. They trailed by 15 earlier in this quarter. Now, 8 seconds. Spinning. Van Branken to Lily Young. Got to do something here, girls. Melton, long 3, no. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter, but DeKalb County has fought back to win a point going to the 4th quarter. Stone Memorial 45, your DeKalb County Lady Tigers 44. We'll get a 30-second break as you watch DeKalb County High School Lady Tiger basketball on the Blitz Sports Network.
Impact Physical Therapy is a direct access, cash pay physical therapy clinic, which means your care is provided one-on-one by a doctor of physical therapy, tailored to you and your needs. Whether it be injury, performance, or generalized health improvements, a plan is developed to improve your overall health, mobility, and strength safely and without injury. Another benefit of direct access is if injury does occur, you can immediately seek out care for an evaluation and treatment, potentially that day or the next day, without having to wait for a doctor appointment. Impact Physical Therapy, located at 656 West Broad Street in Smithville, inside Vitality Fit. For an appointment, call or text 615-464-7479.
45-44. Coach, DeKalb County has battled back from 15 down. My stat of the 3rd period, goes to Chloe Van Vranken. As Kelly said, I think she drew 4 of the 5 fouls, got to the line, and went 6 of 6 from the charity stripe. Oh, yeah, she tossed in a three-pointer to boot. What a comeback.
I'm thinking free throws and three-pointers is all DeKalb had that quarter.
Frees and threes. And that is all they had that period, actually. Scored 18 points, and they're back to within 1. But there's going to be a foul, and that's Van Vranken, and that's number 3 on Chloe Van Vranken.
Ticky-tacky.
It is ticky-tacky, but she knows she can't do that right in the middle of the forward either.
They're going to the fourth quarter in Baxter. Cumberland County and Upperman are tied at 27. Cumberland County wins that game, then second place is up for grabs.
Seems to be a low-scoring game for Upperman.
3 is up and good. Mallory Finksler, State Farm Insurance three-pointer. Courtney Hedrick knocks it down in the lead, back out to 4 points. Hedrick now with 11 for the ball game. Agee, Melton, back up top, Agee. Van Vranken, quick pass, Young, no, but a foul. And Lily Young will go to the line for 2 shots. Foul on Wittenberg, her first, and every point's going to matter here, y'all, so these free throws are going to be important in the second half.
I really wish Lily would have turned her shoulders and helped herself out by making this a three-point play.
First one misses. That's DeKalb County's actually their first miss from the free throw line tonight. Lily will get a second. No, missed them both. Rebound Wittenberg. Guarded by Agee. Wittenberg all the way, wanted contact. Coach Buck wanted a foul, won't get it. Jordan Agee sliding all around the court and maintained her dribble.
Little Lady Harlem Globetrotters.
Skips it to Melton. She thought about that 3. Back to Agee. Oh, dangerous pass. Deflected, picked away by Hedrick. Here comes Wittenberg. Going up ahead to Lane. Lane for 3. Yes, rattles in. Mallory Finksler, State Farm Insurance 3. I'd call timeout. You don't let this thing get out of hand here. It's 51-44. All of a sudden, they've got the momentum back on their side, they being Stone Memorial. Melton, quick 3, won't go. Rebound, Ella May. Bringing the ball up court, here comes Stone Memorial.
When DeKalb made their run, it started with Ella going to the basket and drawing a foul. Then they started getting some momentum. They're going to have to do the same thing.
3, no. Rebound, fought for, and Van Vranken's going to be fouled. Sub will come in a moment. Addison Howard. That foul, however, will be assessed to Ella May, her first, and the second team foul.
You know, there's a famous comedian, I think his name's Ralphie May, and he named his daughter April June May.
Why do you name her? Okay, never mind.
Couldn't.
Is that a real name, though?
That is her real name. Don't ask me why I know these useless things. I would be great at your trivia.
You need to come to trivia night.
You do.
Three-pointer up and good. Hello, Allie Melton with her 5th. Mallory Finksler, State Farm Insurance three-pointer, back to a 4-point game.
When both of my kids can drive, I'll show up for I've still got 6 more years.
That'll be a minute.
Wittenberg out Hedrick, top of the key. Wow. I thought we were going to be forming our own DC Blitz trivia team. I was getting excited there for a minute. 6 more years. Foul called. And that's going to be Lily Young, and that's going to be number 4 now on Lily Young. Millie Barton's going to come back in for Young.
I know some of this is they're tired, some of it's frustration, but we cannot give up those silly fouls 90 feet from the basket.
Exactly.
I know that was like 30, but coaches like to exaggerate a lot.
30, 60, you know, you're still a mile from the basket. What are we waiting for here?
I think I got a little blood.
Okay. You can't have blood. And did we get it taken care of, I assume?
I think she thought she was bleeding, but she wasn't.
Okay. All in the backcourt, Wittenberg. 2-possession ball game. 5:20 left in regulation. Lane works it around Hedrick. Hedrick bounce pass down inside to May. Back up top. Howard. Howard driving, rejected. All over that was Van Vranken.
Avery, great defense, not fouling there.
Oh, Agie's pass slapped away, still scrambling for the ball. Push foul called. And Agie being helped up. Sis ran over there in a hurry. I don't know if she thought there was going to be a fight or she was worried she was hurt.
I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure Avery can take care of herself.
I'm pretty sure that too. Foul on Ella May is her second. And the ball into Jordan Agee. I wouldn't want to tussle with them Agee sisters, though.
You should see them tussle with each other.
Van Vranken lost it. Howard pushing it up ahead of the lane. She walked. Turnover, Stone Memorial. Oh boy. 4:41 to go.
We need to capitalize right now.
Got to. Need a basket here. Need to get this crowd fired up. Van Vranken, short. Hedrick the rebound. Wittenberg. 51-47. Stone has led 98% of the game. But DeKalb County battled back from 15 down. Pass stolen away. Wittenberg went pinballing around, and Jordan Agee ended up with the ball. Avery Agee working against Hinch. Jordan Agee, long distance three. Too much. Ball is loose. Body's on the ground. Who's got it? Wittenberg, and she's going to be fouled. Jordan Agee is going to be the guilty party, and for Jordan, that's her first.
I think that was a foul to keep them from anything rough happening next.
3 team fouls apiece. Of course, you get to 5, and it's free throws the rest of the way. And we're going to see DeKalb. They want to press some in the full court here. No trouble for Stone Memorial. Hedrick up top. Leaves it off with Wittenberg. Wittenberg skip pass. Trying to find Hedrick quickly was May. We got a whistle and what?
That was a kicked basketball.
Thank you. I'm like, I didn't think I saw a foul, but I didn't see the kick.
You know, in high school, you get really good at kicking a ball because it's not a turnover. In college, your coaches hate when you do that. It used to reset the shot clock all the way. Now it just resets it halfway, but I had to break that habit really quickly in college.
Hinch along the baseline, and she's fouled.
They just took the referee's glasses off.
Well, ain't doing him any good anyway.
Yeah.
Fouls on Camille Barton, and that's her second. I didn't mean that.
Where's Casey?
It was
Casey.
It just set itself up. I just had to go there.
It did.
No, not a knock on the official. He's done a fine job tonight. Ball outside to Howard. Under 3.5 minutes, and of course Stone, they're not going to get in any hurry.
This is smart.
Hedrick at the line. Oh, tried to thread a pass. That was a dangerous pass, and Avery Agee makes him pay. Lady Tigers need a bucket, and I don't know, a 30-foot three-pointer is what you need. Shot miss. Van Vranken's follow-up won't go. Ball out of bounds. Last touch by Wittenberg. Go with that basket.
Well, they've been short. That means their legs, they're tired. You either got to make that adjustment or you got to take a step in. 2's better than 0.
Off the mark. Was Agee fouled?
Yes.
If she was, that's 3. Yes, she was. And the foul will go against Ella May, and that's her third. And that's a costly one because 3 free throws here for Avery Agee. Her first trip to the line tonight. She can make it a 1-point game. First one's up and good.
I think that surprised her.
Senior in her final home game. Huge free throws. Second one, good. Nothing but net. Avery Agee, one more to make it a 1-point game. It's already 1 possession. Ice water. Nothing but net. 12 points for the senior. The lead is 1. 3 minutes to play. Wittenberg, runner, good. Came right back, had a little one-hander up and good, and it's 53-50. Melton to Jordan Agee. Timeout. Brandy Alley wants the timeout. I think it's going to be a 30. It is, so we're going to keep it here. 2:39 left in this fourth quarter.
This is where your assistant coach makes their money. They have seen something that you can run, and they're giving you that little play that you, as a coach, you've been concentrating on everything else. So let's hope that he has given her the best play to get them in this a tie game.
I hope you're right. 53-50. And this is a big timeout. This is you know,
it's a good timeout. Give them.
It is.
Calm them down. Give them a breather. Reiterate, we can't give up anything easy going back the other way. Take care of the ball. Value the ball.
Here we go. Melton to inbound, side court. 2:39 left in regulation. 53-50, one possession ball game. Lily Young is getting up with her 4 fouls. Melton's shot was tipped. Hedrick. Pressure in the backcourt. Wittenberg up ahead to Hinch. Hinch across the timeline. Wittenberg. Clock is winding. Bounce pass to LMA. Brings it back out. Addison Howard. Free throw line jumper up and good. Addison Howard. Now it's a 2-possession ball game at 55-50.
Somebody's got to tell Jordan this screen is being set because she never saw it.
3 by Agee. Bottom! Holy cow!
The senior is doing what seniors do. She's got to have the other 4 step up and help her out.
Mallory Finksler, State Farm Insurance 3, her 4th, 15 points, crowd on their feet, 2-point game. Howard bump fouled. And that's probably Jordan Agee's second.
2 shots.
And 5th foul, as you point out, Kelly.
Both teams are going to be in the bonus, though.
Now they got 3 on the board for Jordan. I've got 2, but they're probably right. Free throw up good, and another forthcoming. Second shot, yes. 2-possession ball game as Howard nails both. Both teams have been excellent from the free throw line tonight. 57-53. Agee attacks, goes up, scoop shot won't go. Rebound Hedrick.
I would have loved to have seen them gone back to Avery at this point. She is on. She's on. She's your senior. You're gonna have to live and die by her.
Yep, I agree.
She has the most experience.
LMA with a skip past Hedrick. Hedrick. Oh, if they call that on Young, that is. Wow. And that's it for Lily Young. I don't like that foul. And that is it for Lily Young. She will exit with 3 points in the basketball game. Fouling out with 1:10 left to play. Camille Barton will re-enter the contest. And free throws here for Courtney Hedrick. Shot up and good. It's going to stay a 2-possession game regardless of what she does here at the line. Second one good. And Coach Mike Buck wants a timeout. 1:10 left to play. It's a full. We'll take a break. You're watching Lady Tiger basketball on the DC Blitz Sports Network.
Do you ever get tired of long waits at the corporate pharmacy? Well, let me introduce you to your hometown hero, Johnny's Drugs, located at 516 West Main Street in Smithville. Johnny's Drugs is all about friendly service and efficiency. Our team knows your name and understands your needs because we're not just a pharmacy, we're your neighbors. Experience the warm, welcoming atmosphere that only a hometown pharmacy can provide. Johnny's Drugs, where friendly faces and efficient hometown service come together.
Don't miss DC Blitz coming up tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. The voice of the Tigers, radio voice of the Tigers, John Pryor, will join us. We'll talk about the season, the regular season for DeKalb County High School basketball. We'll preview the district tournament. Chad Driver, the president of DeKalb County T-ball coach pitch, girls fast pitch softball, will join us. And I believe we're going to try to re-air our interview with Albert Hainsworth from the Super Bowl. I know a lot of people missed that because they were watching the Super Bowl and the halftime show.
They were not watching the halftime show.
Well, some people watched it.
They were going to the bathroom.
I know some people watched it because they were complaining about it on Facebook. I didn't see it because we were talking to Albert Hainsworth. Anyway, tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock, DC Blitz on Facebook Live and our YouTube channel. Millie Barton with a huge long two. Barton's first bucket. The lead is 4. And you got a foul, and they do. Van Vranken, that's her 4th. Eat up a lot of clock there, Kelly. Kelly, you ought to be seeing Kelly.
Sorry, I've coached junior high for like 20 years. You have to be up pressing and giving that foul up 15 seconds ago.
4th foul on Van Vranken, by the way. Howard at the free throw line. Both good. And it's full 2 possessions, 6 points. 2-2-1 press. Up the court, Melton. 3. Banks clanks, no. Rebound out of bounds. Last touch by DeKalb County. You got to foul in a hurry here.
And it's got to be Melton or Jordan that fouls. Avery can give up a foul, but it's got to be. Can't be Chloe.
Can't be who?
Can't be Chloe. It can't
they
be.
got Jordan.
Oh.
Look at Chloe.
She's happy that they called it on Jordan.
She just now realized they didn't call it on her.
Jordan throwing that hand up. That one's on me, and we're keeping.
I can remember at some point, Cassie Johnson and I looked favored. You wouldn't think it now, but we favored in high school, and she got fouled. And I knew I was a better free throw shooter just at that time. And I was like, you go stand over there. And I shot the free throw. You didn't get in any trouble.
Second one up and good. Stone Memorial's not missed a free throw since about midway through the second period. Pass up court, almost stolen, but Van Vranken gets it, scores.
Foul now. Foul.
Oh, my. A lot of keep away here. Got to hurry. Van Vranken don't want to get her 5th, but somebody's got to come help. And Avery Agee will come from the back. She's got 3. Oh, my, what a lot of time run.
At some point, don't you just have to say, I'm going to take the 5th foul to save the time?
Not if you're the scorer. No. But at this point, I would put Autumn in for Camille and tell her to go foul. Put Caroline in. Tell her to go foul. I mean.
Addison Howard's made 5 consecutive free throws here in the 4th. And that's about going to ice the cake there, y'all. The second one up and good. 65-57. Not enough time for DeKalb County. Valiant effort. They fought from 15 down, came back, got to within 1. Avery Agee, what a huge senior. Well, not senior night. We've already had that. But her last home game as a senior. Ball out of bounds, and Stone Memorial's going to win this thing tonight, 65-57. But DeKalb County again stayed in it, fought, scrapped, and they will go into the district tournament on Wednesday night, looking to play the number 3 seed with Upperman beating Cumberland County tonight, 35-31. Most likely, that's going to be the host team. The Cumberland County Lady Jets will be DeKalb County's opponent coming up Wednesday night in the first round of the district tournament. We'll come back. We will recap Game 1, and we will preview the boys' action. You're watching DeKalb County High School basketball on the DC Blitz Sports Network.
When you've been in business for over a quarter century, you know you're doing something right. And they've been doing things right at Kilgore's Restaurant since 1997. When you ask people around town about the best place to eat, you can bet the name Kilgore's will be mentioned. From their amazing chicken to juicy steaks, fresh fish, succulent shrimp, hearty burgers, or flavorful pork chops, Kilgore's has something for everyone. Don't forget their hot bar at lunchtime, Mondays through Fridays, then bring the family back for dinner. They are open from 10 until 9 Mondays through Thursdays and 10 until 10 on Fridays. If you're on the go, you can phone in your order at 615-215-8249, then pick it up at their convenient drive-through window. Come on down to Kilgore's Restaurant, where every meal feels like home.
Hey there, friends! Are you ready to take a step back in time? Head on over to Gasaway Market, Antiques and Gifts, right on Main Street in Gasaway. Gary and Jama Hancock, owners. Whether you're hunting for that perfect vintage piece to add to your home or a special gift for someone you love, we've got you covered. Each item tells a story, and who knows, you might even find a piece of your own childhood in our collection. Don't miss the chance to explore the Gasaway Museum, formerly Melton's Bank. It's a little slice of history that'll take you back and show you what life was like in days gone by. Come on down to Gasaway Market, where nostalgia is just the beginning.
At Love Cantrell Funeral Home, we understand that this life is a journey filled with highs and lows. Just as every game has its final whistle, so too does every life have its final moment. When that time comes, Love Cantrell Funeral Home would love the opportunity to earn your trust. We provide compassionate care and professional services to fit your family's financial needs. Whether you're celebrating a life well lived or finding comfort in the time of sudden loss, we're here to support you every step of the way. Love Cantrell Funeral Home has been a proud sponsor of all DeKalb County athletics for over 65 years. Love Cantrell Funeral Home, where love is not only in our name, but also in our services.
Ranger brake offers made in the USA, assembled in the USA, and world-sourced brake lines so that they can meet all levels of market demand. That helps them maintain a good, better, and best approach to giving customers the options they need to succeed with ease. Ranger Brake has a second-to-none qualifying process which ensures each and every product is certified before it's actually sold in the USA. By providing qualified products that are tested in the USA, Ranger Brake is doing their part to keep it safe out on the roads. Ranger Brake, proud supporters of all DeKalb County athletics.
Final score of tonight's girls game, it was Stone Memorial 65, DeKalb County 57. Stone Memorial will wrap up the regular season 8 wins, 19 losses, 2-8 in district play. DeKalb County ends the regular season 6 wins, 22 losses, 0-10 in district play. Stone Memorial led 22-16 after the first period, 34-26 at the half. They built up a 15-point lead in the third period, but DeKalb County came back to cut it to 1, headed into the fourth. But I'll tell you what, down the stretch, DeKalb County forced a foul. Stone hit some big shots. They hit a lot of threes tonight, as did DeKalb County. Stone ends up 22 of 24 from the charity stripe tonight. By the way, DeKalb County 10 of 12. They were pretty good from the line themselves, but Stone able to hold on to win it down the stretch by the score of 65-57. 3 players in double figures tonight for the Lady Panthers, led by Ashley Wittenberg with 16 points. Addison Howard tossed in 15. Courtney Hedrick with 13 points. DeKalb County gets 17 from Allie Melton tonight. In her final home game as a senior, Avery Agee has a big night. She knocked down 4 3-pointers, was 3 of 3 from the free throw line, 15 points. Chloe Van Branken also with 15 points in the basketball game. Jordan Agee ends the night with 5 3-points for Lily Young. Millie Barton with 2 points. DeKalb County falls 65-57. Final scores from the district. Upperman beats Cumberland County 35-31. White County wins at Livingston 58-42. So the tournament is basically set, with the exception of the times. White County will go in 10-0 as the district regular season champion. Upperman is 7-3. They clinch second place, a first-round bye, and also a berth in the region tournament. Cumberland County goes in at 6-4, Livingston Academy 5-5, Stone Memorial 2-8, and DeKalb County at 0-10. So your first round matchups, DeKalb County will play Cumberland County, the host team, coming up Wednesday against the times have yet to be announced, and it will be Stone Memorial taking on Livingston Academy in the opening round. All games of the District 7-3A tournament will be played at Cumberland County High School. But Kelly, tonight, what I like, DeKalb County showed a lot of fight. They stuck around. They played hard. They shot free throws well. They shot 3-pointers well. I thought later in the game they were forcing some threes. You pointed out their legs were tired. You could see it by the fact that the shots were coming up just short. Maybe they should have attacked the basket a little sooner. Maybe we have a different outcome. Of course, ifs and buts, candy and nuts, and all that good stuff. But I still like the effort tonight.
I thought the girls did an excellent job of playing hard the whole game. They stayed out of foul trouble. Yeah, they had to foul there at the end. There's just, like Coach made mention, there's some things that you do in July and August to get ready, and it was the only thing I saw was a mental thing. I would have loved to see the girls recognize that Avery was on there in the third and fourth quarter. Everything that was when she was touching the ball in the first half, when Chloe was touching the ball, they were scoring and they were in the game. The second half, it was Avery, and I really wish they would have kept going to Avery with her being her senior, and she has the most experience in these situations. I would have loved them to recognize that, but I mean, those are higher level thinking things that kind of have to be told to look for. But I thought the girls played much better tonight than they did the last time we were here.
Coach, I definitely think the best game we've seen from Avery Agee, and as we talked about early in the broadcast, everybody's keyed on her for DeKalb County because they know she's the biggest shooting threat. But tonight, she took on all comers. She had hands at her face. She shot long distance shots. Really a huge night for the senior in her final home game.
Stone Memorial stayed with that 1-3-1, which left her open in her set shot, and she can knock them down. She has since her freshman year. She struggles against man-to-man defense, where she has a tough time getting that separation. Tonight, she had wide open shots, shot well above 50% from three, did a great job. To kind of echo what Kelly was talking about, I was negative. You can't get the ball up the court. You don't look like you've done anything since August. Last two times out, I've seen a lot of improvement getting the ball up the floor. Maybe not to perfection, but they're not turning it over nearly like they were. And like you mentioned, lights out from three, lights out from the three-point line. Defensively, their eyes were on the ball and anticipating passes, and a lot of deflections and a lot of steals down there on those inside passes that they were able to flip the offense and try to get something going.
DeKalb County 10 3-pointers tonight. I don't know if that's the most they've had this season, but it's right up there, I'm sure, if it's not. And as I mentioned, 10 of 12 from the line, so you got 40 points, 40 of their 57 that came either from beyond the arc or at the free throw line. But again, and I go back to the third quarter, Chloe Van Vranken starts going at the basket, attacking the basket, and getting to the free throw line and knocking down free throws. And I would have just loved to have seen a little more of that in the fourth period. But, you can argue that all night long. And I like what you said about Avery having that hot hand tonight. And you want to get it in her hands as much as you possibly can. And it's a tough loss to swallow. But, again, I think the effort tonight for DeKalb County was excellent.
I thought the girls played hard. You can't ask for much more out of them. Tough loss.
Now you go to the district tournament. Everybody clean slate, 0-0. Here's the thing that really bugs you. You got to play the host team on their home court. How tough is that going to be, Coach?
The last time the Lady Tigers did that this year, they got beat by 41. Both games against Cumberland County, they scored a total of 50, and they're giving up well above that. So it's going to be an uphill challenge, like you say. It's just going to have to be this. Maybe this is our last time on the floor together. We have to do this for the seniors, and they've seen, Cumberland County twice. Let's see if we can find a weakness and step up and exploit that.
Kelly, do you see a Lady Tiger team going into this tournament upbeat, that it's a clean slate, we're starting over, or maybe a little downtrodden because of the way the district season played out and how tough Cumberland County has been for them?
Tough loss. You have to have a shooter's mentality of it's over, slate clean, we're going. Now you have two things that can happen. You came off a really good game. You should be on a high. You should go in there and play well. You're hoping that Cumberland County is overlooking you. Every year in the NCAA, there is a Cinderella team. It just takes one team having a good shooting night and one team having a bad shooting night, calls not going their way, certain player getting foul trouble. DeKalb has an opportunity. When it comes tournament time, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, because sometimes good teams go home early and the lucky team keeps playing. So I'm hoping for some luck for the girls. Everybody say some prayers for the girls, and because prayer will do a whole lot. So
absolutely,
let's just hope that they go out on a high, because they did play well. I thought the girls played about as good as they could play. A few things, could have been changed, could have been done a little differently, but we're also sitting back here, and it's just like being a ref. It's just like hollering at the referees. We can see everything from up here. Sometimes when you're down there in the middle of it, you don't see it as much, and so I'm just hoping that the girls come out and realize that they played a really good game. Tough loss, but keep your head up and keep fighting.
All right, we're going to squeeze in a 2-minute timeout. Again, the final score, Stone Memorial winners in the girls' game 65-57 over the Lady Tigers. We'll get a 2-minute timeout. We'll come back and we'll preview the boys' game. The DeKalb County Tigers going up against Mr. Basketball finalist Kate Caps and the Stone Memorial Panthers. You're watching DeKalb County High School Basketball on the DC Blitz Sports Network.
Smithville FBC is proud to support DC Blitz and all DeKalb sports. We have a place for you to call home on Sunday mornings and Wednesday night. We have nursery available. Pre-K through 5th graders are welcome to join Faith Kids. 6th through 12th graders are welcome to join FBC students, and everyone's outside of that is welcome to join all of our adult ministries. We meet Wednesday nights at 6, and Sunday morning small groups begin at 9 with worship at 10. Join us at Smithville FBC. It's a place to call home.
Bad Boy tractors are born from the legendary Bad Boy mowers from 20 to 35 horsepower. Subcompact to midsize, Bad Boy combines power, performance, comfort, and as always, builds strength to deliver the workhorse dependability you need to get the job done and done right. Homeowner, landscaper, or rancher, there's a Bad Boy tractor for you to work with an attitude. Find your Big Boy tractor at Southern Landscape Supply, 611 Rich Froning Way in Cookeville. Visit them online at thesouthernlandscapesupply.com.
Hey there, friends! Are you ready to take a step back in time? Head on over to Gasaway Market, Antiques and Gifts, right on Main Street in Gasaway. Gary and Jama Hancock, owners. Whether you're hunting for that perfect vintage piece to add to your home or a special gift for someone you love, we've got you covered. Each item tells a story, and who knows, you might even find a piece of your own childhood in our collection. Don't miss the chance to explore the Gasaway Museum, formerly Melton's Bank. It's a little slice of history that'll take you back and show you what life was like in days gone by. Come on down to Gasaway Market, where nostalgia is just the beginning.
Are you ready to elevate your commercial space? Look no further than Taylor's Construction. With years of expertise in the industry, Taylor's Construction specializes in all aspects of commercial construction. Whether you're planning a new office or any large-scale project, we've got you covered. Our team excels in drywall installation and metal stud framing, and we ensure precision and quality that meets your highest standards. Ready to start your next project? Don't wait. Call us today and experience the Taylor's Construction difference. Call 615-684-5068. Taylor's Construction, building your future, one project at a time.
We are back at Harold Luna Court at DeKalb County High School Gymnasium, getting set for our second game of our Blitz doubleheader, the DeKalb County Tigers and the Stone Memorial Panthers. Wasn't pretty last time these two teams met back on Friday, January 24th over in Crossville. Stone Memorial with a 79-45 win. Stone Memorial, they're going to finish second in the final district standings regardless of what happens tonight. I don't think this is not one of those situations where you're going to rest starters and all that stuff. They're going to come out and play and get ready for the tournament. And Kelly, tonight we're going to get our first look this season at Mr. Basketball candidate Kate Caps. He's going to Trevecca to play college basketball. He'll be number 14 for the Stone Memorial Panthers. Listed at 6'4", listed as a guard, and he can do a little bit of everything.
Well, I'm waiting to see. I had to ask which one he was. He wasn't sticking out straight out to me, but I'm also up here and I couldn't see how tall he is, but I don't know that he's 6'4", but okay.
Well, you know, he's basketball 6'4". You know how that is. But, Coach,
I've watched him miss 3 3-pointers in a row, so we might have a good game here tonight.
Coach, he's been really highly touted since a freshman. He's the coach's son. I mean, he's been brought up around the game. He's just a good all-around basketball player, and he's going to play on the next level. And this is kind of his last go-around, so he's got some things I know he wants to accomplish.
Being a coach's son says an awful lot, and you're able to play for your dad with all of those trappings. You know he's probably had it harder But you also know they sit around the dinner table. They take the rides home in the car or the bus together.
Yep.
And you get all of this coach talk, and he's absorbed it. And he takes to the floor, and he's an extension of his father out on the floor, directing the team. I cannot wait to watch him play.
Starting lineup for Stone Memorial tonight. Actually, Kelly, he's listed as 6'5". I was wrong. So 6'5", senior, number 14, Kate Capps. 6'2", junior, number 12, Jack Cordell. 6'6", junior, number 23, Briggs Lowe. 5'10", sophomore, number 3, Caden Page. And who am I missing? 5'10", senior, number 10, Spencer Bowman. Your starting lineup for your DeKalb County Tigers as they'll be introduced here courtside. At forward, a senior, number 23, Dallas Kirby. At guard, a senior, number 2, Jordan Parker. At guard, a junior, number 10, John Hendricks. At guard, a senior, number 0, Seth Fusen. And at forward, a junior, number 21, Logan Duke. Coach, right away, the biggest thing I see in looking at these lineups, Stone Memorial definitely has a height advantage, a big one.
Yeah, we have seen Dallas Kirby the last couple of games have a height advantage on their post, the person that's guarding him, and he has relished that. He's attacked it. He's owned it for 20-plus points a game. I'm really curious to see how he's going to respond to someone a little bit taller, maybe a little more physical.
Dallas Kirby has led DeKalb County in scoring in each of the last 7 games. He is playing the best basketball, I dare say, of his career. And you got some seniors tonight. Boy, I tell you what, they would love nothing better than to send Kate Capps and the 9th-ranked Panthers back to Crossville with a big fat L. Again, it's going to be a tall order and a tough task. Stone Memorial, a 20-win team so far. They are 20-8 overall on the season. And like I said, they have...
If they're all 6'4", 6'5", that's why he doesn't look too tall to me. Because he was standing in the middle of his teammates.
They look taller when you get down there,
well,
you know.
Well, that's what I said. I'm up here, and when he went up, shook Coach Randolph's hand, I didn't notice he was quite a bit taller than him. But against his teammates, he doesn't look that tall. But when they're 6'5", you know.
Yeah. Neil Capps is the head basketball coach, by the way, of Stone Memorial, and Joey Agee with the DeKalb County Tigers. Coach Agee in his 3rd season. Coach Agee's got the tie on. He looks like a coach tonight. You know, got the tie. Harold Luna would be proud. He didn't break out the sport coat, though, and I don't blame him. It gets a little warm.
I'm sure Coach Luna did not wear that sports coat too long in this gym.
No.
Because he liked to keep it 100 degrees in here.
Yeah. As the tip won by the Panthers. They're decked out in gray tonight, trimmed in gold, black lettering and numerals. DeKalb County in all white tonight, black lettering and numerals trimmed in gold. Here we go, first possession of this basketball game. And here's Kate Capps. John Hendricks is going to defend him. Free throw line jumper up and good, and he makes it look easy. And I tell you, that's good defense by Hendricks. You can't guard him much better than that.
Excellent defense. The height's just his advantage.
I think they're going to have to switch Kirby and Hendricks, but Hendricks is a real good start matchup for Capps tonight.
Here's Duke down on the post for DeKalb County. Had it poked loose. He'll pick it back up. Back out Kirby. Up top, Parker around the Fusen.
Need to get some screens to switch off. Maybe get a smaller guard on Kirby.
Push off.
And offensive foul going to go against Jordan Parker. Be the first foul of the basketball game. Stone Memorial's had a big advantage in this series against DeKalb County. DeKalb won the first ever meeting back in 2021. Stone Memorial since then has won the last 6 meetings, and all of them since they became district rivals. Panthers with a basketball and a whistle and a foul as Spencer Bowman was looking to drive, and he's going to be grabbed by Seth Fusen, and Fusen's first, team second. Basketball into Cordell. Cordell brings it up top, Page. Page to Cordell. Cordell drives, pumps against Kirby, goes up, shot up and good off the glass. Jack Cordell, the 6'2 junior.
Again, great defense. They're just making their shots.
Hendricks on the wing. Skip pass down inside Duke. Duke backing down his defender. Looks. Shot up, no, but a foul, and Duke will earn a trip to the free throw line. I like that, what he's doing there. Just backing down the defender, and he's going to get the foul called on Briggs Lowe, and that's the first against Stone Memorial.
I like that AG's able to find the matchup, a height advantage, a physical advantage that DeKalb has, and post them up on the block.
Duke short from the free throw line on the first toss. Makes me wonder, is this going to be something he's going to try to go to tonight? You got Porter Hancock also, who'll be coming off the bench. He's kind of Duke's backup there, and will he try to attack that paint there?
I don't think Porter's going to have the height advantage that Duke has.
Caps will bring the ball across the timeline. Caps waits for a player to break, does, counted and a foul, as that's Briggs Lowe on the little lob, and he's going to step to the free throw line as the foul will go Parker, and that's his second, and that's huge here early for DeKalb County. Lowe, free throw good. He'll complete the three-point play, and Stone Memorial's out to a 7-1 advantage here. And they're actually tied for the 9th-ranked team in Class 3A. Hendricks for three won't go. Up high for the rebound goes Lowe. Lowe goes high. And here comes Stone Memorial. Caps, drew out the double team, and breaking free was Cordell, and it doesn't get much easier than that.
Communication on that game. You can't have two guys try to defend the shooter and leave a wide open layup.
Kirby to the bucket, goes strong, and a shot up and good. Kirby, as I mentioned, Kirby, he's just been playing out of his mind here lately. Some fantastic basketball, and foul called, and Caps will go to the free throw line. He's very good at doing that, and he's going to get Hendricks for his first, and already that's team foul number 4 against DeKalb County. Okay, Caps to the free throw line. Did a good job, leaned in, it helped to draw that contact. Very smart player. Free throws short. He'll get another.
A Kelly comment. I noticed it in the girls' game, and I noticed it for the boys. Stone Memorial, they have the same shoes.
Oh, they do.
Girls did this, and I like that. As a spectator, I'm not sure why a lot of schools have gotten away from that.
Yeah, I used to see that far more often than we do now.
Well, when the pandemic happened, I can tell you, the year after the pandemic, you couldn't get, we always had the same shoes at DeKalb West for the most part, and you couldn't get them. And then it became this thing where everybody had just different shoes because you couldn't get team shoes for the longest.
Briggs Lowe with the miss off the turnover. DeKalb trails 9-3. Parker, who's out there despite the 2 fouls, out to Fusen. Fusen feeding Hendricks. He'll drive the baseline. And he's going to be fouled. Block foul on the baseline there as he was looking to pass it out. Foul's going to go against Cordell. That's his first. And that'll be team foul number 2. We'll get a sub into the game for the first time as number 25, Hunter Haney. And if it's on your roster, and I didn't change it, 25 is Haney. Corrected roster as inbound comes to Parker. And JP will put it up. JP, by the way, signed officially with Cumberland. His football scholarship, actually signed it last week, but they had the ceremony this week. Caps counted and a foul. And that's Hendricks with his second. At this rate, Cade Caps may foul out the whole starting lineup with DeKalb County. And that's team foul number 5. And so free throws the rest of this period here for the Panthers. Caps, good. 11-5 is your score. Make it 12-5, pardon. They were late adding that extra point there and lead at 7 with 4:35 to go in the first.
I like that DeKalb is taking their time and trying to get a good shot instead of rushing it, because let your offense play a little defense when you're having foul trouble and great rebound.
Duke came out of there with it off the Kirby miss. Well, best way to keep Caps from scoring is don't let him have the ball. As Parker swoons in from the left-hand side, scoops it with the right, and the lead down to 5, 12-7. All in the front court, Spencer Bowman near side. Bowman, traffic, trouble. Out top, Caps. Parker better be careful. Bowman, cross-court catching, shooting. 3 is up and good. Caden Page with the Mallory Finksler State Farm Insurance three-pointer. And that'll run the lead back out to 8 points at 15-7.
Foul trouble for the Tigers has forced them into a 2-3 zone to kind of protect their players. Stone Memorial found that open zone.
Kirby feeding Parker. Parker looking, drives, gets to the rack. I thought there was a foul at the end of that as well. Parker's fired up. He's got 6. And the lead back to 6. Just going to have to be very careful on this end of the court. Came out to help and on Caps. Caps, Houston picks him up. Page, far side, back to Caps. Long 3 by, oh my goodness, Caps. Mallory Finksler, State Farm Insurance three-pointer. Long distance.
Well, when you go to the next level, the three-point line is further back.
I'm going to push away from the basketball here. Wow. And this is
all I got. That's all I got.
We'll take it.
Foul, do you say 25, I believe?
25, yes.
And that is going to be Hunter Haney with his first, team third. Tigers will inbound. Parker along the baseline. Brings it in, Kirby. Kirby, shot won't go. Almost had his rebound. Tipped it. Parker come up with it. Parker. And almost hit Bruce Curtis. He was the closest man to the ball. And turnover to DeKalb County. Stone Memorial will send out into the game Kane Bosenko for the first time, number 15. Cross court here, Page. 2.5 minutes left in the opening period. Panther lead is 9. Page. 3 ball, rounds the cylinder, won't go. Rebound, Kirby. Kirby to Parker. Parker slows things down here for DeKalb County. Parker walks it up court. No hurry here. Tigers want to be patient. Try to get points on each possession. Slow this game down. Don't let Stone Memorial and Cade Caps find a rhythm as much as possible. Or let's just shoot it way out there, and that's short. Fusen tried for the rebound. He was basically boxed out of bounds by Jake Hennessy, who's also in here for the Panthers. And therefore, it will be Stone Memorial basketball. That's what you call a real tush push. right out of the play. Timeout, and Neil Caps looks fired up about something. He looks like he's ready to chew out somebody, as he will call the 30-second timeout here with 1:48 left. Kelly, DeKalb seems to be being, and you pointed this out, just being deliberate on their offensive possessions, but you've got to come away with some points on these possessions.
You do have to come away with points, but you're not going to score every time down the floor. That's unrealistic. I think it's a great strategy to try to milk as much clock as you can, because as long as you're holding the ball, they're not scoring. Looks like Stone is trying to they have moved Caps from the point guard to the wing because they have seen something open. I would love for DeKalb change their zone at this point, just to maybe go against what they are trying to do, but I know that's sometimes unrealistic as well to change things.
Haney brings it out. Caps wants the 3 off the wing, short. Kept alive and brought right back out. Page up top, short. Caps gets the offensive rebound, put back, no good. Tip saved off a DeKalb County player. Hennessy with a good heady play there.
My only complaint, and I will say this, I say this in every game, so my kids would tell you this, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Everybody's jumping.
Briggs Lowe comes in off the bench and automatically hits a shot. He's got 5, and the lead is now 11 for the Panthers. Closing in on 1 minute to go in the opening period. Parker lobs it up for Fusen, cross court. Fusen looking, spinning, comes to the left, won't go. Tip and out to Caps.
Kirby had a moment on the block, uncovered.
Caps hits the wing. Hennessy. And now quick pass down low, and that's as easy as it gets for Bosanko. Kane Bosanko with his first bucket. It's 22-9. DeKalb County, well, they look for one final shot here to close out the first. They're down 13. Kirby up top. Hendricks catches, shoots the three, won't go. Rebound taken away, and quickly up court comes Hennessy. Hennessy finds Lowe. Lowe pass a little wild out of bounds. DeKalb County will get another chance here. 19 seconds to play in the opening period. 22-9 is the score. Parker has Hendricks near side. Fusen down to 5. Better watch the clock. Comes to Parker. Parker, 2, is going to fire long distance shot up short. And that's the end of the first period. Stone Memorial out to a 22-9 lead after 1. This is DeKalb County High School Tiger basketball on the DC Blitz Sports Network.
It seems like the cost of everything is on the rise. But Erie Insurance can help make sure your auto insurance premium isn't one of them. Avoid rate increases with Erie Rate Lock. Even if you have a claim, your rates won't go up until you change a car, driver, or address.
Your Erie agent is DeKalb County Insurance. Get a quote today at DeKalbInsurance.net.
Erie Rate Lock is not available in all states. Other conditions and limitations at ErieInsurance.com. Go to ErieInsurance.com for company licensure and product details.
Hey there, friends! Are you ready to take a step back in time? Head on over to Gasaway Market Antiques and Gifts, right on Main Street in Gasaway. Gary and Jama Hancock, owners. Whether you're hunting for that perfect vintage piece to add to your home or a special gift for someone you love, we've got you covered. Each item tells a story, and who knows, you might even find a piece of your own childhood in our collection. Don't miss the chance to explore the Gasaway Museum, formerly Melton's Bank. It's a little slice of history that'll take you back and show you what life was like in days gone by. Come on down to Gasaway Market, where nostalgia is just the beginning.
22-9 as we get set to start the second period from Harold Luna Court. Tom Duggan, Kelly Piper, and the coach Chris Vance. Tigers trailing the Stone Memorial Panthers 22-9 at the end of the first period. Cade Caps with 8 points, the Mr. Basketball finalist in that opening period of play. Tigers with the ball to start the second quarter, and they got to find some rhythm here, y'all. They just seem a little flat. Porter Hancock, by the way, out on the court.
Caps getting a little bit of a breather.
And travel called on Hancock.
They're trying to play a little faster now. I don't know if that's exactly what they need to do, but change of pace.
A lot of motion there. Parker leading the way for DeKalb County with 6. Stone going to turn it over as Bosanko's pass intercepted, and then we get a quick foul, grab foul there called on Jack Cordell. That's his second, team first. And Cordell out. Cade Caps' break lasted all of 40 seconds of this second period.
Well, like you said, and Coach said, he's an extension of his dad on the floor, and when you can have a coach on the floor, you just need that. Coaches do, besides what they say, have favorite players. You have that player that listens, that hustles, that works hard, and they become your reliable person. They are your favorite player.
Kirby drives, shot, counted, and a foul. Dallas Kirby gets to the free throw line. And foul is going to go against Bosanko, who gets his first. Dallas Kirby with his 4th point. Looking to complete the 3-point play. Trying to narrow the lead down to 10. Shot is good. 22-12. 6:52 left to play until the intermission. Page will work the ball up court. Page into the front court low. Gets it down low. Shot up missed by Trevor Sennard, who is in for the first time tonight. Caps off the miss. Caps up off the glass and good. He's in double figures now with 10. And Stone doubling up DC here, 24-12. Parker looking to answer. Will get to the line. Went strong to the left-hand side. Couldn't get the shot to fall for him. And he'll go to the line, though, as Caden Page will pick up his first.
Several different Panthers have switched and taken their turns at guarding Parker. Caps had him for a time or two down the court.
Parker. That one wanted to pop out, and then it decided, I'll just fall back through. He'll get another. 7 for Parker. Good. Rattles home. 8 points for the senior. Handful of seniors playing their last home games here in this one. Kirby, Parker, and Seth Fusen. And a takeaway here by John Hendricks. Hendricks probably feels like a senior by extension.
He's missed a couple of threes. He needs to have confidence in his shot and don't back away from it.
Kirby can't get the roll. Caps the rebound. Caps picked up by Fusen. That's it, backcourt. Can't do it.
So if you've noticed, DeKalb has changed their defense. So now Cumberland County's going to call a timeout. Change your defense again. Change your defense again.
Stone is going to burn their second 30-second timeout. And that'll be their last 30. They'll have 3 full timeouts remaining as they lead here 24-14. I just love the way Dallas Kirby's been playing the game. I mean, he's just, again, the games that we have done here, and again, he's led in scoring the last 7. It's like he has found another gear, and more than anything, I think his confidence is what he's really found, y'all.
Senior, being a senior leader. He has realized you got to leave it out there because you may not be guaranteed another game.
What I'm impressed most tonight that we really haven't seen that much is he's playing on the perimeter like a 4-out. But when he gets an isolation play, he's able to put the ball on the floor and drive it to the rim, and if not make it, he's at least getting fouled.
Yes. Like to see more of that. Hendricks, wild shot in the paint. I don't know if that was altered or deflected. Kirby up top. And he'll shoot a 3 now and again. That's not one he's going to put up a lot, but he can and will shoot it. Parker explodes to the rim. He's got 10. And look at this. It's a 8-point game, 24-16. Ball in the front court low. They'll skip it around, and that pass goes under Cade Caps and out of bounds. What was Caps looking at the official for? I didn't see anything that looked out of the way, but anyway, DeKalb will get the ball back.
I like how DeKalb is continuing to take the ball to the basket.
Parker, and again, he's going to attack, and we'll get a foul before he gets that pass off of the corner to Hendricks. That foul goes against Spencer Bowman, and that's his first. Bowman, one of the starters.
That's really close for me because Parker all season long and probably for a couple of years uses that offhand to get that separation and push. He's got called for a charge earlier because of that. I think he's still getting away with it. We just saw Kirby get away with it.
By the way, 4 team fouls already on Stone. And is this going to be a 5th? If it is, we're going to have free throws for DeKalb County, and it is. Bowman gets a quick second, and now Dallas Kirby is headed to the free throw line. DeKalb County will shoot free throws for the rest of the half, and that's 4:43 left in this second period. That's pretty big.
Got to capitalize.
Free throw. His free throw makes me so nervous.
Yes, it's not a lot of arch on it. If you can score without the clock running, this is advantage DeKalb.
Absolutely. Kirby, 1 of 2, And the Panthers will come away with the rebound. It's taken away by Hennessy. Caps on the far side. Oh, goodness. Defender up in the air. Launches a three. Nothing but net. That is a Mallory Finksler State Farm Insurance three-pointer. The second one for Kate Caps. He's got 13 already. And the lead is 10. Parker. Here's Hendricks. Back cross court. Parker. Kirby. Working the perimeter here. Near the midway point.
Identifying the 2-3 zone that Stone has switched to again for fouls.
How many does Caps usually average?
I haven't kept tabs, but I would guess he's in the probably 20, 25 point per night range, guessing.
I understand he's got 13. If we can keep him below 20, he may be able to stay in this game.
Foul is going to be whistled against Bosanko, and that's his second. To the line is Dallas Kirby. He's 2 of 3 from there. Missed the first, and it's going to be hard to keep him under 20 when he's got 13 already.
No, I understand that, but I'm saying
I know what you're saying,
if
though.
you can keep him from scoring much more, I mean, if we can hold the ball, if we can slow the ball down, he's not getting the opportunities to score.
Right.
They've already moved him from the point guard position out to a wing, trying to get him a shot, him available for a shot, because he's not able to do it off the penetration. They actually moved him to the post at this point.
1 of 2 for Kirby. It's a 9-point game. Pass going to be taken. Parker. Parker drives. Oh, getting back and getting the shot deflection was low.
Smart.
DeKalb County will hang on with Fusen inside. Spins. Left-hander won't go. Rebound taken away. Caps going the other direction. Caps. Rush the shot, won't go. Rebound kept alive, though, by Hennessy. They'll rotate the perimeter. Caps dumps it down inside. A quick pass right back to Caps. Touch pass to Page for 3 short. Rebound gets back to Hennessy. And they'll dump it down inside for the shot up off the glass. And good. That's Hunter Haney.
With Caps having the clear height advantage, I don't understand why we're trying to jump and block a shot. Close out and make him shoot with your hand in the face.
Lob down low to Kirby. Kirby up off the glass and good. Kirby's having a big second period here. He's got 7 in the quarter, 9 for the ball game.
And that was a great pass from the point guard. Set it up with a ball fake.
Page gets the ball in the corner and then a trap. And now here's Porter Hancock. Oh, he stepped on the sideline. He was breaking free. And he was trying to maneuver there around Hennessy. He stepped on that sideline, and it'll go back to Stone Memorial. Dylan Phillips now, and I believe Coach Caps has played about everybody he possibly can in this basketball game already. Not loose by Hendricks. Picked up Fusen ahead to Parker. Parker has it not loose. Hennessy with the takeaway. Hennessy coming the other way. 2:20 left until halftime. Good passing down inside, and a foul called as Haney will go to the free throw line, and that's actually DeKalb County's first foul of this second period, if you can believe it. And it goes against Kirby, and that's his first foul of the basketball game.
I think DeKalb's doing a good job. I don't know if Stone is trying different things, if this is their way of adjusting, but they've took Caps out of being the point guard, and when he can't run the show and you're depending on somebody else to get the ball, it has shown a small weakness. I don't know if it's deliberate in the fact that this coach is working on something. He knows he can change it and go back to something else. I don't quite know that. I have not seen him play enough to know that, and I don't know his strategy. But
I think the half-court press that DeKalb has shown has really quickened the pace, and it's forcing Stone Memorial to shoot quicker and react quicker than what they're really accustomed to.
Well, and also DeKalb has slowed the game down on their end, so now they feel rushed to come and get a quick shot off because they've had to play defense so long. That was a walk. You drug it, dude.
Travel as Parker, by the way, scored that last bucket to pull DeKalb County back to within 8. And now we'll see Schaefer sitting. Didn't we have a sitting in one of the games already? Sitton's going to check in as
That's when you miss playing York and everybody was named Beatty.
Beatty, I know, yeah. Beatty to Beatty, over to Beatty. For 3. Kirby driving, not for 3. For 2, won't go. Rebound, taken away. Low, Briggs low. Feeding Caps.
Don't do something.
Kirby harassing him all the way up court. What in the world was that? He wanted a foul. Thought he was going to get one, didn't. Parker with a rebound up ahead to Kirby. Kirby's going to pull up for 3, short. Long rebound comes out to Sitton. Sitton and Kirby get tangled up. And a whistle and probably a foul against Kirby, and it is, and that's going to be his second. Kirby with 2, Parker with 2, Hendricks with 2. For Stone, Bowman with 2, Bosanko with 2, Cordell with 2. I just want to say the law office of Cordell and Cordell for some reason. Every time I say Cordell.
I will say Cordell Hull.
Cordell Hull, there you go. There you go, that's better. Stone with the basketball, leading by 8, nearing 1 minute left till halftime. DeKalb County staying within striking distance here. Caps, 3. Ugh. Up and good. He don't miss a lot, that's for sure. And that's a Mallory Finksler State Farm Insurance 3-pointer. 16 points for Kate Caps, the lead back to 11.
And he's back on Parker.
Parker with the ball out at the logo. Parker saying, let's see what you do if I do this. And then he backs up. Caps creeping out. Parker on the wing. Fuson for 3. No. Had a good look at it.
No.
Caps with a rebound pass. Almost stolen away. Fuson cut off the passing lane but couldn't corral the basketball. 23.3 seconds left.
Tigers need a break.
Caps. Here's good ball move. Oh, Hendricks! Oh, they're going to call a foul. Oh, my. I thought he had a lot of basketball, and that's 3 on John Hendricks. Oh, my goodness.
He did on the upper part have a lot of basketball. His legs came into the back of him and got a push.
Hunter Haney to the free throw line. Will get 2 shots, and that's huge. Let's see if Coach Agee going to go to the bench to pull somebody in for Hendricks. Haney misses the first. No sign of anybody yet. Cordell checks back out. Dylan Phillips is back in for Stone. And free throw by Haney, and Joey Agee's going to leave John Hendricks in this basketball game with a 3 foul. You just got 10 seconds left. You hope within 10 seconds he don't pick up a foul.
It's basically 7 players all game long for Coach Agee, and it's your main 4, your junior, your 3 seniors that stay in the ball game.
I think with the height differential is why he cannot go to any. He doesn't have any other. I mean, he's got Chase that can body up with him, but
2.4, just don't get a foul here.
Barnes, Elliot Barnes, and Duke are at the scorer's table. Parker gets 2 shots here, missed the first.
3 coming in.
He's
2
going to
for
get his
now.
ones with the foul trouble out.
And this one will pin the free throw. That is no good. He missed them both. Got his own rebound, put back, blocked, out of bounds, and there you go. That's halftime. Well, the Tigers hang around, have made it interesting, but Stone Memorial behind 16 points from Cade Caps with a 34-22 lead over the DeKalb County Tigers. At the intermission, we'll take a 2-minute timeout. We'll come back with some stats, analysis, and much more. You're watching DeKalb County High School basketball on the DC Blitz Sports Network.
When closing on a new home or piece of property, you want the process to be as smooth as possible. For almost 20 years, DeKalb Title LLC has been helping new property owners in Smithville and DeKalb County through that process promptly and efficiently. As your trusted title expert and closing company, they believe buying or selling real estate should be a joyous occasion, and their team does everything possible to keep it that way. DeKalb Title works to make sure your transaction gets to the closing table and your new property is secure for years to come. Let DeKalb Title help you close and protect your residential, commercial, or new construction transaction today. Call 615-597-2303 or visit them online at DeKalbTitle.com.
As first-time home buyers, navigating the real estate market can be both exciting and daunting. At Farmhouse Realty, we understand your unique needs and are dedicated to guiding you through the process with ease. With our extensive knowledge of DeKalb County and its surrounding areas, we can help you find your dream home or sell your existing property at the best possible price. Farmhouse Realty is committed to understanding your financial situation and goals, finding the perfect home that aligns with your lifestyle, negotiating the best terms for your purchase or sale, and being there for you every step of the way. Give us a call today at 615-597-FARM. That's 615-597-3276, or check out our listings at farmhouserealty.org. Farmhouse Realty. Let us help you achieve your real estate dreams.
There's nothing like homegrown. Around here, nothing grows better than local businesses and families. It's because starting on common ground makes things just shoot up. Just look at those neighborhoods and business districts. Around here, it's always growing season.
At First Bank, we share your hometown and your love for our community. That means you get down-to-earth local lenders who get down to business faster. First Bank. Bank local, get more. Member FDIC.
Hey there, friends! Are you ready to take a step back in time? Head on over to Gasaway Market Antiques and Gifts, right on Main Street in Gasaway. Gary and Jama Hancock, owners. Whether you're hunting for that perfect vintage piece to add to your home or a special gift for someone you love, we've got you covered. Each item tells a story, and who knows, you might even find a piece of your own childhood in our collection. Don't miss the chance to explore the Gasaway Museum, formerly Melton's Bank. It's a little slice of history that'll take you back and show you what life was like in days gone by. Come on down to Gasaway Market, where nostalgia is just the beginning.
It is halftime at Harold Luna Court, and the Stone Memorial Panthers, the number 9 team in the state of Tennessee in the 3A classification, leads your DeKalb County Tigers 34-22. Tom Duggan, Kelly Piper, and the coach Chris Vance back for some halftime analysis. Well, of course, anytime you're talking about Stone Memorial, you're going to start with Cade Capps. 16 points in the first half. Kelly, I guess the first time you've really got a chance to really watch him play and kind of break it down. What do you like from the senior? What do you see in his game?
He really can knock down a shot if he's got his feet set. He's going to hit the open shot. At the first of the game when we were in man-to-man, he was able to score because he knew how to work with the ball and without the ball. When we went to the zone, I felt like they struggled a little bit more. DeKalb was getting in passing lanes, and they seemed a little confused. It seems like nobody really plays them a zone, and I'm sure as well of the three-point shooting team that they are is why they don't play them in the zone. But, I mean, he's good. He's good. I don't know if he's having an off game tonight. He doesn't seem to have missed a shot very often. So, but DeKalb is doing good. DeKalb's smart part is they're controlling the time that they have it offensively. And if you can hold the ball, he can't score. They seemed a little rush. I don't know. That's my observation so far.
Coach, and I almost feel like DeKalb really, this is the kind of game they want to play tonight. They're making Stone Memorial basically play their game, and I know Stone's got the lead, but DeKalb sort of feels like they control the tempo of this game, and it's helped them stay right in it. They've got to get a little bit more scoring contribution. You got 12 from Parker, 9 from Kirby. The outside shots certainly are not falling, but I like the tempo of the game for DeKalb County.
Defensively, they've done several things that they have thrown. They started man. They went 2-1-2. They've run that half-court press. And I think the half-court press has been very effective as far as rushing and speeding up the offense. Careless passes, not really seeing the ball, batted balls getting away from them, unforced errors really helped DeKalb defensively. I'm just not sure they play enough people depth-wise, 7, 8, 9, because they were gassed. 3 minutes to go in the half. They're tugging on their shorts. They're red in the face. They're gassed, and you knew they needed a break. But it was a rushed offense for Stone Memorial. I think both teams are going to have to worry about foul trouble as we get into the fourth quarter and how that's going, because it's not only determining, hey, can I stay on the floor, it's determining the defense that are being run by both schools.
John Hendricks with 3 fouls to lead DeKalb County in that category. Jordan Parker, Dallas Kirby, each with 2. But Kelly, John, offensively, he's been nothing tonight. We've not seen him get his shot going. He had a couple of shots deflected. John just really seems in a funk in this game to me.
He seems frustrated. The 2 shots he's taken have been hard shots. He's got to develop that touch, remember. But John is a streaky player. He really needs some momentum going within the team, and then he kind of seems to fall right in line, and his shot seems to fall. At least that's what I've seen in the past games. So if Dallas and Parker can keep taking it to the basket, drawing fouls, making 2 points, you don't need John. You want them to focus on John. Maybe he pulls that defender out because they're worried about him shooting. Sometimes you can be a really big threat. It's like Caps is a big threat because he draws 2 defenders. If John can draw his defender out and control the boards and not get a frustration foul, then you may not have to have him score. You may just can rely on the others.
Coach, you mentioned DeKalb, maybe the fatigue factor, playing only 7 players, and just a couple of those guys didn't get a whole lot of minutes at all. Meanwhile, Stone Memorial's played 11, and Coach Caps is rotating players in and out, in and out, in and out. That may be big for them in the fourth quarter. That's when we really may see that effect really wear down DeKalb County. That's something we're going to have to keep an eye on.
Yeah, because I would hate to see the way, if DeKalb can maintain the stamina for this half-court press, because like I said, it's caused havoc with Stone Memorial offensively. Yes, they get something every now and then, but a lot of times it's helter-skelter and they're throwing the ball away. I just don't know if they can keep it up. And then on the offensive end of the floor, how much have you got left in your legs to take the three-point shot or to drive past someone in the lane?
All right, 34-22, the halftime score. We're going to get in another 2-minute timeout. When we come back, second half action. You're watching DeKalb County High School Tiger basketball on the DC Blitz Sports Network.
Prompt, professional, and courteous healthcare services. That's what you find when you visit Good Health Family Clinic, 414 East Broad Street in Smithville. When you're on the go, you can't afford to be sick. The staff at Good Health Family Clinic is committed to getting you back on your feet and feeling better as soon as possible. They are locally owned, so you know you're being helped by people from right here at home, who you know and trust. Good Health Family Clinic accepts most insurances and is currently accepting new patients. Call to schedule an appointment, 615-597-4432. Good Health Family Clinic. Your family's good health is our mission.
Smithville's brand new hair experience is the Hairloom, located at 107 West Main Street, in the heart of downtown. At the Hairloom, we believe that every client deserves exceptional service and personalized care. Whether you're looking for a fresh cut, a stunning color, or a rejuvenating facial, our experienced team of licensed barbers, cosmetologists, and estheticians is here to make your vision a reality. Step into our relaxing and friendly environment where you can unwind while we pamper you. Your comfort and satisfaction are our top priorities. Give us a call at 615-417-1081 or book your appointment online at thehairloom.com. Experience the hair journey you've been waiting for at the Hairloom, where your beauty blooms.
Impact Physical Therapy is a direct access, cash pay physical therapy clinic, which means your care is provided one-on-one by a doctor of physical therapy, tailored to you and your needs. Whether it be injury, performance, or generalized health improvements, a plan is developed to improve your overall health, mobility, and strength safely and without injury. Another benefit of direct access is if injury does occur, you can immediately seek out care for an evaluation and treatment, potentially that day or the next day, without having to wait for a doctor appointment. Impact Physical Therapy, located at 656 West Broad Street in Smithville, inside Vitality Fit. For an appointment, call or text 615-464-7479.
Need your medications? Johnny's Drugs has got you covered. At Johnny's Drugs, we make sure you get the prescriptions you need when you need them. No more waiting around like you do at those corporate pharmacies. Johnny's Drugs is all about friendly service and efficiency. Whether it's a quick refill or some advice on over-the-counter remedies, our knowledgeable staff is here to help you feel your best. Experience the warm, welcoming atmosphere that only a hometown pharmacy can provide. Johnny's Drugs, located at 516 West Main Street in Smithville, where friendly faces and efficient hometown service come together.
Getting set for second half action here at the Hairloom Court at DeKalb County High School Gymnasium. Tom Duggan, Kelly Piper, and the coach Chris Vance. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow morning for DC Blitz, 9 a.m. on Facebook Live and our Blitz YouTube channel. John Pryor, Chad Driver will be our guest tomorrow. We'll talk some DeKalb County basketball as Jordan Parker off the steal scores the first points in the second half. We'll talk some DeKalb T-ball coach pitch and girls fast pitch softball. All that, we'll have the announcement of our Good Health Family Clinic Student Athlete of the Week, Kate Capps with a Mallory Finksler State Farm Insurance three-pointer. All that on DC Blitz coming up 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. We'll look forward to see you then. Get up early. Be with us. Ball movement quickly. Pass down low. Kirby hammered. Shot no good. He'll go to the line for 2 shots. That foul courtesy of Briggs Lowe getting his second.
It was a great job of getting the defender up in the air and having the good sense to get into his body.
How much does it frustrate you that Parker breaks away, gets that nice layup, Capps walks down court, drains a 3?
Well, that's why I think a little bit of why Stone is struggling from what they've done in the past. They've took Capps out of the point guard position and moved him to the wing because they see that hole right there, and he can get that, but they've struggled getting them the ball right there.
Capps all the way to the bucket, short. Rebound, Kirby feeds it to Parker. Parker quickly up court. Parker looks, lobs it down inside, was looking for Kirby. What?
He stepped out of bounds.
Stepped out of bounds. All right.
I'm not exactly understanding this because 23 has a clear height advantage over Kirby. Now, right now you go to him because he's taller than the kid guarding him. But
Cordell's the one on him. Cordell's the one that stepped out of bounds as they mop up a little moisture there.
they give him props to the manager there.
I give the manager a little love, man. They do a lot of grunt work, and Fuson's going to be called for the travel. Try to get rid of it before it landed. And it'll be Panther ball as Page will look to inbound at side court. Page will bring it into Bowman. Bowman picked up by a double team at half court. Up court to Capps. Capps slicing through traffic. Goes up to the left, won't go. Tip, tip, tip. Kirby fighting for it. Comes, whoa, he's up there, bud. And they're going to call a jump ball there. And
that was probably a really good call, just a late whistle on it.
yeah, I think that, I agree, Kelly. I think it was the right call. Got to call it a little bit sooner. And Dallas was getting a little heated there.
Well, I think he was waiting on his partner to call because it was the C-Slot's call. It wasn't his call, but
Tigers with the ball. Duke looking, driving, and the foul. Was it in the act or prior to the shot? I thought so too, Coach.
Oh, no, he's saying 2.
Foul will go against Briggs Lowe. That's his 3rd.
That's why I'm up here.
Well, would have thought it would have been on the floor too, but hey,
that's why you're up here.
That's right. We'll take the free throws regardless. First one's no good by Barnes.
No.
Halftime score in Baxter. What's that?
It's Duke.
What'd I say?
You said Barnes.
Barnes. I'm sorry. I don't know where to come up with that. Halftime score in Baxter. Tupperman 48, Cumberland County 32. Bees looking to wrap up a perfect regular season as Duke, not Barnes. 1 of 2. He's got 2 points, and the lead is 11. And that was a walk. Page brings it back out. Hennessy. Officials just didn't see it. Fans did. Nice ball movement. Feeding Cordell. Cordell up off the glass and good. He's got 6, and the lead back to 13 here for the Panthers. Parker will bring it up court for DeKalb County. Tigers on the home white. Stone Memorial in the road gray. Hendricks passing it back out. A little confusion there, and Parker ends up with it.
I think Hendricks could have took him off the dribble.
Kirby will get in there. Shot no, but he'll draw contact and a foul. And that may be Cordell. No, they're going to say instead it was Bosanko. And that is his 3rd. Team foul number 3. Stone's kind of accumulating the fouls here. Bosanko and Lowe each now with 3. Kirby's free throw up and good. He's got 11. Swapping in and out again. Bosanko out of the basketball game. Hunter Haney checks back in. All but 2 points for DeKalb County have come from either Parker or Kirby. Kirby now with 12. The lead at 11. Stone up court. Ball to Cordell. Out on the wing, Capps. Open look from 3 short. Rebound Hendricks. Hendricks. Oh, he was trying to. Yeah, he was trying to. I think he was trying to skip the ball off Hennessy there, and it backfired. Panthers will hang on with the basketball. Hennessy. Down in the corner to Caps. Caps back out to Page. Page's pass intercepted. Parker. Parker going one-on-one with Page. Spins. Pumps. Shot won't go. Tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Page. DeKalb County will hang on to it. And Joey Agee wants a full timeout here. Full timeout, 5:15 left in the third. Panthers by 11. This is DeKalb County High School Tiger basketball on the Blitz Sports Network.
Kilgore's Restaurant, where great home cooking has been their passion since 1997. If you're looking for a delicious lunch, the hot bar at Kilgore's is served up daily with plenty of home-cooked choices. Tender meats paired with 2 or 3 of their signature sides, all served up hot and fresh. If you're in a hurry, call 615-215-8249 to place your to-go order. Hey, don't forget, Kilgore's isn't just about lunch. They are also open for dinner Monday through Friday. Kilgore's also offers catering for your special events. Come on down to Kilgore's Restaurant, where every meal feels like home. Open Monday through Thursday from 10 until 9, Friday from 10 until 10.
5:15 left in the third period. It's an 11-point game. I think a good timeout here called by Coach Joey Agee. Things just seem a little helter-skelter to me for this Tiger team right now.
Sometimes you have to rein them back in.
Well, I kind of asked because I think he's going to use his timeouts at key points to where he can get his men, you know, extra minutes of rest here and there.
Yeah. When you're playing 7, that's a good point, Coach. Ball comes in. Hendricks scores for the first time tonight.
And it never hurts to have a good inbounds play.
The lead is 9, 39-30. Cordell feeds it off to Hennessy. Hennessy to Caps. Caps spinning. Caps bumps into Duke, puts a shot up and good.
So the difference that I have seen, Parker gets that call. Parker gets an offensive because he leads with his arm. Caps led with his shoulder. He never brought that arm up. He created the contact. He created the space, and then great move. Well coached.
Kirby, long 2, no. Rebound taken away by Haney. 21, by the way, for Caps. Lead is 11 for the Panthers. Page looking, driving. Outside long 3 for Caps. In and out, no good. Cordell to put back, count it, and a foul. That's huge. Oh. And that is...
I think it's his 4th.
Let's see. It is. Yep. John Hendricks, and that's right, Kelly. That's his 4th foul. Elliott Barnes will check in for Hendricks. We finally got Hendricks on the board. Felt like he was kind of breaking out of his funk in his third period. Now he's going to have to go to the bench for a while with 4 fouls. How long can you afford to keep him out, though? Free throw is no good by Cordell. Lead 13, 4:10 left in the third. Final game of the regular season for both teams. District tournament for the boys starts on Thursday. Great pass, and Logan Duke will lay it up and in. That's his first field goal tonight. He's got 4. Hennessy in some traffic. Cordell in the paint will kick it out. Page thought about a 3, but Fusen got there in a hurry. Moving it around. Page wide open now on the wing for 3. It's good. And that is a Mallory Finksler State Farm Insurance 3-point bucket. Knocked down Caden Page, his 2nd of the ball game. And the lead now out to 14 points here for the Panthers. Rotating the perimeter, Parker. Thought about putting it down, Caps in front of him. Fusen rotates it, Barnes. Swings it on around to Kirby. Up top, Parker. Parker wants to drive, spinning. Fires it back out, Fusen. Thought about a 3, but Caps got there in a hurry. Yep, Caps on a reach in. And Kate Caps, that's his first foul, I believe.
Yeah, but his coach is screaming at him because that's the 4th foul. It's going to put them shooting 2 shots after every foul after this from now on.
Was he screaming at his son, or was he screaming at his son for the referee to hear?
I don't know about that. But he was saying.
Ball comes in, Kirby back to Parker. Back to, I go right at the basket. I make them foul. Starting in free throws. Fusen to the line, up and under, won't go. Well, he did his best. Try to get some contact or a shot or both. And the ball, unfortunately, out of bounds. Will go back to the Panthers. Hennessy will inbound. Here's Page, back to Hennessy. Porter Hancock getting up for DeKalb County. Cordell out on the wing to Caps. Back up top to Hennessy. Hennessy. Stone rotates it quickly. Page again for the three, up and good. That's his second in a row from that corner. Mallory Finksler, State Farm Insurance, three-pointer. Caden Page, and now the lead all of a sudden at 17 points. Tigers have to stop the bleeding here. Kirby pulls up just within the free throw line, jumper up and good. Kirby, they needed that. 14 now for Kirby. Hennessy, trapped by a double team, will go cross court. There's Page. Can't leave him open, obviously. Caps pulls up within the free throw line, jumper no good. Put back up and good. Follow up by Haney. And the Panthers seem to have an answer for everything DeKalb County does. It's 51-34.
Point guard for Stone is doing a great job. He's reading the pinching of the middle. If they don't pinch, he's got the guy right there at the free throw line. If they do, then he's going to kick it out to the wings.
Barnes hits the baseline, comes up with a shot, good. Little one-hander by Elliott Barnes. Timeout asked for here. 30-second timeout by Joey Agee. Some scores to update. Third quarter, White County on top of Livingston Academy at Livingston, 28-20. As we mentioned at halftime, Upperman over Cumberland County, 48-32. White County, by the way, has all of a sudden figured things out. They're playing their best basketball at the perfect time. Eric Mitchell does a wonderful job of coaching, but he's got his team clicking on all cylinders. If they win at Livingston tonight, they could end up in third place. DeKalb County, of course, they've got an eye on that game. Well, they don't. They worry about their own at the moment, but at the same time, they will be playing one of those two teams in the first round of the district tournament next Thursday. Pick your poison, Livingston or White County.
I haven't seen Livingston play, but they got beat by White County because they didn't hit free throws. So, I mean, if you can fix that problem, might be a good game.
Caps, three won't go. Cordell the rebound. What do we got? Foul.
Over the back.
Yep, loose ball foul. And it's going to go against Cordell, who gets his third.
And now they're shooting two.
DeKalb actually played well at Livingston on Tuesday night. They led after the first, and it was a single-digit game most of the night. Livingston able to pull away late. And again, if we go back to that, you're using a seven-man rotation, and you have to out of necessity, not being critical at all. 7 to 8 men. I don't know Livingston's depth situation, but feel like they've got a little bit more depth to work with than DeKalb does as Hancock makes the first. And we've kind of seen that from the Tigers, even in the games we've done. Late in the basketball game, they seem to just kind of run out of gas. Second one good. Hancock's first points of the night. And it's down to a 13-point basketball game. Hennessy's back in. I didn't even know he left. That's how fast they rotate players in and out of here, the Stone Memorial.
Kelly, I'll ask you, do you think Caps is trying to take too much of this game on himself with some of his shot selection, and he's not allowing his other players to kind of fill in the roles?
He's frustrated. Again, it's being slowed down. There's deflection right there. Great move, Chase.
Yeah, Chase Young in, by the way.
I think he's wanting, like I said, I don't know how many he's got, but if he's used to scoring 20, his shooters want to shoot. And they've moved him to the post or outside guard. He's not handling the ball. He likes to, it looks like, handle the ball and do a lot, create his shot.
We got three youngins on the floor right now.
And Chase Young goes 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Brings the ball in, but feeds it to Elliott Barnes. Barnes couldn't get a shot to go, unfortunately.
Oh, should be.
And
he's holding. When they think that long, they're going to call a block.
He's looking for a number. He couldn't see it.
Wow.
But some of these younger guys playing is going to limit what Coach Agee wants to do because they don't know exactly how to run this half-court press or where to be in this half-court press.
If you want to, I've looked at Stone and how many they've played. If you're going to go, if your kids are gassed and they're going to go, you're going to have to suck it up and play these kids because you're going to need them in tournament time.
Panthers, Hennessy. Outside, Caps 3, yes, and a foul on Chase Young. Mallory Finksler, State Farm Insurance three-pointer, nothing but net, and then you add insult to injury with the foul by the sophomore Young.
I'm not sure.
It was a 2.
Was it a 2?
Yeah.
I thought his foot was on the line as well, and I was watching the referee.
That was just a smart play by a good shooter.
I believe they switched it to a 3, did they not?
They may have.
Free throw's no good. Caps gets his own rebound, draws some contact, won't get a call, but we'll get a loose ball foul called.
On Kirby.
And that will be number 3 on Dallas Kirby. And that will put to the free throw line Hunter Haney. Haney free throw up. Coach Agee wanted an explanation. The official very animated in giving him one. Fans getting a little upset. Free throw good. Haney gets both, and the lead at 17. 39.6 seconds left, and I just feel like the emotions of this game's getting a little out of control. Parker with the ball in the front court. Kirby. Kirby shot won't go. Bodies hit the floor. Cordell out of the pack. He has the numbers. He'll drive. No, but a foul. And Cordell to the line for 2 shots. And DeKalb looks awfully frustrated. That's Parker, by the way, and that's his fourth, or no, it's his third, excuse me. He's nursed 2 fouls for a long time, by the way. He got 2 pretty early in the first quarter of this basketball game. Cordell's shot up good. The junior will get another. Returning into the court is Dylan Phillips, and Jake Hennessy will check out. 22.2 seconds left. Cordell. Shot up, short. Rebound pulled away by Parker. Parker slowly works it up court. DeKalb County now down 57-39. Parker backs his way in, lost the ball.
Lost his footing.
Page missed, and the follow-up by Cordell is good. We go to the 4th. Stone Memorial in control, 59-39. You're watching Tiger Basketball on the DC Blitz Sports Network.
Just like the excitement of the big game, life is filled with unforgettable moments. At Love Cantrell Funeral Home, we understand that when the final moment comes, you want to honor those moments with dignity and care. Whether you're celebrating a life well lived or finding solace in a time of grief, our compassionate staff is here to provide the support you need. Trust Love Cantrell Funeral Home to guide you through with respect and professionalism. Love Cantrell Funeral Home is a proud sponsor of DeKalb County Athletics through 3 generations. At Love Cantrell Funeral Home, love is not only in our name, but also in our services.
59-39 headed to the 4th period. Stone Memorial with 25 points that period, 8 from Kate Capps, who now has 24 to lead all scorers in this basketball game. And if you're Coach Agee, you've got to settle his team down right now. If you have any chance of battling back in this basketball game, they have got to get under control. Things to me just got a little bit too emotional there down the stretch.
Back to the starters.
They had some things not go their way, but then it was like complete because they didn't get the call they thought they should have gotten. It was like, let me see how hard I can foul you. And then they're like, what, I fouled? And I'm like, you can't do that, guys. They're not going to bail out an out-of-control player.
Stone Memorial with the ball to start the fourth period, leading by 20. Well,
yeah, had to call a timeout.
Yep, and Mike Buck, all he's got's full timeouts remaining. 7:51 left in the fourth period. He will take his first full timeout. I tell you what, let's squeeze in a 30-second break while we got a moment to do so. You are watching Tiger Basketball here on the DC Blitz Sports Network.
Hey there, friends! Are you ready to take a step back in time? Head on over to Gasaway Market Antiques and Gifts, right on Main Street in Gasaway. Gary and Jama Hancock, owners. Whether you're hunting for that perfect vintage piece to add to your home or a special gift for someone you love, we've got you covered. Each item tells a story, and who knows, you might even find a piece of your own childhood in our collection. Don't miss the chance to explore the Gasaway Museum, formerly Melton's Bank. It's a little slice of history that'll take you back and show you what life was like in days gone by. Come on down to Gasaway Market, where nostalgia is just the beginning.
7:51 left in this basketball game, or in regulation, because anything can happen in 7 minutes and 51 seconds. But the Tigers going to need to clamp down defensively and make every possession count, down 59-39. Here in their regular season finale, home against the number 9 team of the state in the 3A classification, and the Panthers of Stone Memorial. Page, Hennessy playing some catch out top. Hennessy jump stops. Will feed it to Cordell. Cordell's little 10-footer won't go. Rebound Kirby. Back out there, by the way, is Hendricks with 4 fouls. Parker works his way out on the wing. Now we'll go cross court to Hendricks. Fires a 3, won't go. Rebound Hancock, put back. Yes, Porter Hancock. Off the miss, will follow it up and good. He's got 4.
And with Stone's foul trouble, they can't hardly contest shots right now. It's a great time to take it in.
Bosanko with 4, Cordell and Lowe with 3. And they've been picking up 5 fouls pretty quick. They haven't gotten one yet here in the fourth, but fouls have not been good to Stone Memorial. That's one thing that it's been a bit of a blemish on them tonight.
I noticed, I guess it's number 3. He goes, I've got fouls, so.
As Kirby draws the contact there, and he'll go to the free throw line. Cordell, and that's going to be number 4 on Jack Cordell. Kirby, good. Kirby's got 15 points. He leads the Tigers. Parker next in line with 14. Let's see Bosanko check back in with his 4 fouls. Kirby, second one, rattles in good. Kirby's made 4 in a row now, and he's got 16 points. The lead is 16. Pass skipped away out of bounds. A little too hot to handle as Page was trying to line it up there, I think, for Bosanko, and a little miscommunication there to DeKalb County. Can they take advantage here? Kirby. Here's Parker. Parker puts it down, drives to the paint, leaves it off Hendricks. Hendricks up under. Yes, counter for Hendricks. And the Tigers a 6-0 run here. Warming up a bit. Trying to answer, coming right back. Shot winds up short. Shot by Haney would not go, but a steal. Cutting off the lane, here's Caps. Caps is going to line it up for 3. It won't go. Rebound, Haney tipped it, lost it, out of bounds. DeKalb County will get it back. Bowman back in. Page will sit down for the Panthers. Coach Neil Caps continues to shuffle his lineup. Players in, players out. Hennessy's getting up. Kirby wants a 3. No. Hendricks hustling, trying to get to the rebound. He does. Keeps it alive to Hancock. Hancock Skips it down to Kirby. Kirby down there against Cabs. Turns around. Shot no. Up high. Parker keeps it alive. These Tigers playing with some enthusiasm in this fourth. They don't look fatigued at all. Hendricks. Parker. Here's Hancock. Up top, Kirby. He'll step back for three. Count it! Oh! Mallory Finksler, State Farm Insurance. Three-pointer from Dallas Kirby, top of the key. Ladies and gentlemen, as we get a DeKalb County full timeout here, we have an 11-point game as the DeKalb County Tigers have opened the fourth period on a 9-0 run.
So I think DeKalb's ability to play so many games in foul trouble, they're not afraid to go after stuff and get rebounds. And Stone is playing very conservative.
Yeah.
And they're trying to avoid contact, and DeKalb's just capitalizing on it.
59-48, it's not over. And, Coach, I like the timeout here by Coach Agee. You want to keep this momentum going, not let anything kind of break your rhythm. What you just kind of reminding them what you're doing well right now.
I think it's more of a timeout for a breather, and let's just take a second because I really don't like the idea of calling the timeout when my team is on a run.
Right.
And we're rolling to break that momentum and allow Stone Memorial to adjust and to settle things down.
And so here come the Panthers. Tigers again on a 9-0 run and a steal. Steal by Kirby. Fuson had it stripped and lost out of bounds, however, and the Tigers will hang on to it. Good hands there by Hennessy. Kirby cutting off the passing lane. Page in, Hennessy out. And you're kind of right there, Kelly, what you assessed earlier. You get a mistake, and Coach Capps is not hesitant to pull the trigger to put somebody else out on the court. Hancock in the paint against the double team. Rattles it in. Oh! Porter Hancock's got 6. 59-50. 11-0 DeKalb County run. Good ball movement. Stone can't break it right yet, but Haney follows up his own miss. And Hunter Haney will get the Panthers on the board for the first time in the fourth, and that will put an end to DeKalb County's 11-0 run. 61-50. Parker looking, driving, spinning, juking, pumping, shot up and good. Parker's got 16, and the lead is back to 9. We got a ball game. Page feeds it off to Lowe. Down inside to Capps. Capps with a heave-ho, wanted a foul. Won't get a foul.
Because there wasn't a foul. He had all ball. He's just trying to get to the free throw line.
Trying to draw the call regardless. You were right, Kelly. Trying to sell it and did not. 63-52. Capps with 26 points. Kirby. Off the corner, Hendricks. Lobs it back to Kirby. Kirby inside. Won't get it, but will get a foul. And Dallas Kirby to the free throw line. And the foul will go against Briggs Lowe. And Lowe's got his 4th. Cordell's got 4. Bosanko's got 4.
Seems like every quarter starts off with Stone Memorial getting 4 or 5 fouls before DeKalb gets one.
Indeed. Casey's argument would not hold water tonight. We do know Casey is watching, by the way, or he was earlier. Why is he watching us? He'll be taking his wife out for dinner. He probably did, and he's watching us.
He may be watching us at the dinner table.
Kirby with a free throw up and good. He's got 6 in the quarter, 20 points in this basketball game for Dallas Kirby. Getting set. Trying to make it 9 again, and does. 63-54. We're to the halfway point of the fourth period. The DeKalb County Tigers trailed by 20. They now trail by 9. Ooh, Kirby got lucky he didn't get called for a foul.
Kirby's gotten lucky a couple of times.
Yeah.
You'd rather be lucky than good?
Yeah.
Oh,
My goodness, that's got to be one. And he just says to Capps, no, sir. But that's number 4 on Kirby. It wasn't going to give him the freebie there, but problem is that's his 4th, and boy, you don't want to lose him the way he's playing right now. But if I'm Stone Memorial, I'm going right at 23 the rest of the way until you get that 5th foul.
Parker have 4?
Parker has 3.
3.
Hendricks has 4. Cap's free throw good. Caps will get another. Lead back to 10.
I love how these boys are politicking with the referees, trying to get some calls.
They've done it all night long. And these refs ain't having much of it. Caps. Good. And another
Offense,
sub.
defense.
Probably. He doesn't have as many fouls.
Cordell is out. Senard is back in. Barnes will check in. Hancock will sit down. Maybe go a little offense, defense here, getting the three-point shooting of Elliott Barnes on the court. Parker lets it roll to midcourt. Off to Fusen. Now to Barnes. Page in his hip pocket. Ball kicked.
And I completely understand his logic in that, but how good is Elliott off the bench and hadn't played the whole game?
His minutes have been few and far between for sure. Lob pass in the backcourt. Parker. Caps had to be careful. He was about all over the back there of Parker. 3.5 minutes.
Coach Agee senses a mismatch between Kirby and the 35?
Oh, good hustle, Fusen.
Senard. Fusen with good hustle to get the rebound. Keeps it alive to Hendricks, who work it around. Corner to Barnes. 3 won't go, and Barnes is going to get a little.
Please be on Barnes. Please be on Barnes.
I believe it's on Barnes. It is. And that's just the first on Barnes. That's where you go, phew. Senard is out. Cordell is back in.
I'm just glad John took off running to the other end of the floor. Like I wasn't anywhere near that.
They're going to let Lowe get back in. Get low. As Bosenko and his 4 fouls will sit down. There's a lot of Chris Berman opportunities in this game tonight with these names. As the ball to Caps,
great defense,
who spins his way in and is up and good. And
that's
now,
all John could do.
Yep. The lead is 13. Parker steps back, wants a 3. No. Cordell the rebound. To Caps. Kirby's got to be careful. Yep, get on down court. Although Barnes, that's a big mismatch, and that's, yes, good call, Coach.
Okay, so people don't understand that. And I'm going to give you a little referee one-on-one. The guy out on the wing had the call, but the bottom referee was coming across, and when you both have a double whistle, you give it to that bottom referee because they are looking at that all day long. You're looking waist up, they're looking waist down. That was a great job by the referees, and that's why they pause sometimes and look at the other referee to give them that call.
And so, a lot of sweat getting cleaned up out there. These boys, all of them have played their rumps off tonight. Had a heck of a basketball game. 67-34. Parker's going to pick it up again near midcourt. Kirby. He'll launch the 3. Won't go this time. Rebound Haney. Did he not step out of bounds? Boy, he was close. Hendricks put the pressure on him. And it will be Panther ball. And Stone is subbing so much, it's just my head's about spinning. I'm just doing well to keep up with who's actually on the court at the moment. As it's Caps, who's not left the court, but for about 40 seconds during this game. Page for 3 won't go. Caps for the rebound. And Hendricks sitting looking at the official when he ought to be playing defense. I don't like that. Caps gets the bucket. And it's now a 15-point game. It's not doing you any good to lobby the referee when the play's still going.
I'm not sure that John actually tried to box out, and Kelly may harp on this a little bit more, so I thought, you know, you really can't call for somebody being over the back if they're not boxing out.
If you're not making contact and containing contact, if you're taller than me, you can reach over my head. That, as long as you're not touching me, that's not over the back. It looks awful, but it's not. That's just called I'm taller.
Hendricks misses a long three.
Yes,
Caps.
they missed that.
Caps, by the way, with his third foul. And now Neil Caps wants a timeout. We're going to take one as well. 1:52 left to regulation. A 15-point Panther lead. This is DeKalb County Tiger basketball on the DC Blitz Sports Network.
Ranger brake offers made in the USA, assembled in the USA, and world-sourced brake lines so that they can meet all levels of market demand. That helps them maintain a good, better, and best approach to giving customers the options they need to succeed with ease. Ranger Brake has a second-to-none qualifying process which ensures each and every product is certified before it's actually sold in the USA. By providing qualified products that are tested in the USA, Ranger Brake is doing their part to keep it safe out on the roads. Ranger Brake, proud supporters of all DeKalb County athletics.
69-54, 15-point lead. The Panthers, I believe, have one more full timeout. And I think DeKalb has one full and 2 30s. We're down to 1:52 left. And, well, does DeKalb have another run left in them? That's the big question right now. They've gotten it to 9, but have not been able to get any closer.
They do, but they cannot do anything stupid. And I'm talking about on the defensive end.
You got to watch the fouls, and you got a couple of guys on the cusp of fouling out, Kirby and Hendricks. Ball.
And Stone is going to hold the ball. I mean, that's a smart thing to do.
Just the third foul on DeKalb. 2 more to give.
2 more to give, and Barnes gets his second personal.
Barnes needs to get his third personal.
Caps.
5.
Yep, and that's going to do it for Mr. John Hendricks. Hendricks will get his 5th foul and will leave with 4 points on the night, leaving with 1:38 left to go. To the line will go Cade Caps. Caps missed a couple early on, but he's not missed from the line since. He's got 32 points tonight. Again, I don't know what his average was. I was just kind of guesstimating 20 to 25 range per night. But he's had a banner night scoring the basketball tonight for sure.
Percentage-wise, I don't think it's been great. Now, he's got his points, but I think he's had times where he's forced the shots.
Yeah.
Should have gotten his other players involved in the offense a little bit more than trying to take over the game himself.
Second shot. Nope. It's Kirby the rebound. The lead is 16, 70-54.
And I wonder how much he normally gets subbed in and out of these games. We've seen everybody else kind of go in and out.
Caps juggled that thing for about the last 3 steps, took it and laid it up and in. 18-point game. Fuson's going to get mugged, and he'll go to the free throw line with this thing pretty much out of reach at this point. And that foul, Bosanko, they're saying 4. I've got 5, which means I'm probably wrong. Well, I guess I'm definitely wrong because he's not coming out of the game.
Well, there was a couple of times that somebody fouled and they gave it to a different number, and they keep running kids in and out so fast. So
yes, they do.
He's kind of playing offense and defense right here. Because 23 has 4 fouls, so he only plays him on offense, and he tries to get him out defensively.
Houston makes them both. That's his first points of the night. Lead is 16. And DeKalb's going to foul at this point. Well, I guess you do what you can for the next little bit to see what happens. And the foul will go on Chase Young, and that will be his second. Both teams shooting the bonus, by the way, for the rest of the quarter. 1:10 left in this basketball game. It's 72-56. Low, free throw, good. And here comes Fusen. Fusen feeding Kirby in the corner. Kirby, three is off the mark, rebounded by Fusen. Excuse me, Parker. Parker out of the traffic, puts a shot up, won't go. Rebound taken away, Caps, and there goes Dallas Kirby. And the result will lead Cade Caps to the free throw line. Kirby done for the night. 21 points in his home finale. Caps adding more to his scoring total tonight. Free throw up and good, and the lead now at 74-56. DeKalb County is going to end up finishing in 6th place in the final district standings. David Wheeler's into the basketball game for DeKalb County.
No, he's
about to check into the basketball game, I should say, as the.
I think he was trying to get his seniors out to give them a standing ovation.
And he'll get that chance here as the foul called will lead to more free throws here. It looks like Keith Hanna, the sophomore, is also going to check in, number 3. We're going to get Hanna and Wheeler. And we will see, as Kelly pointed out, most likely the seniors checking out. Free throw up and good by Caden Page. And indeed, the seniors get a nice ovation. Their last home game is DeKalb County Tigers. The season is not over. You get the opportunity to go play in the district tournament.
I think it's great that the DeKalb fans recognized what he was doing and gave them the seniors. So many times I've done that as my 8th graders, and everybody's just like, well, she's subbing.
Shot by Young, in and out, no good. And they got to call something. Too much contact. I know the officials are probably thinking, we have to call one more foul. I guess we do.
You've been here this long, you might as well stay 2 more minutes.
If the bench hasn't been emptied, it's about to be.
2 more minutes and you don't have to fill out any paperwork on technicals and throwing people out.
Braden Webb, who's just checked in for Stone, gets the foul. Free throw, Keith Hanna is short. He'll get another. And
21, 24, 32, 34.
21 is Charlie Van Winkle.
24.
24 has been in, I believe. That's
32.
Dylan Phillips.
1 has not been in.
Yep, 1 is Braden Webb. Did you say 32 is Schaefer Sitton?
And 34.
And 34 is Tanner Bowman. That cleans the bench. Everybody has played for Stone Memorial, I think. I've got one player, number 4, if he's actually on the roster.
One guy had a boot on, so he may not be playing.
Three-pointer by Barnes won't go. Hannah does a good job saving it back in. Don't call a foul.
Don't foul. Just don't foul.
Duke is going to commit the foul. And we're going to
two-way
prolong
street,
it
you know.
just a little longer. Yep. It's 12 point. Yeah, don't call a foul, but just don't foul. Upperman has beaten Cumberland County tonight 97-65. The number 1 team in the state, undefeated in district play for the regular season. As Bowman misses, Upperman will go 10-0 in district and 23-2 overall. Cumberland County finishes 2-8 in district play, 8-21 overall.
Number 24 for DeKalb, I think that's JT Summers is checked in.
JT Summers, indeed, number 24. Barnes, trouble, spinning, turns around, shot short. Rebound. Hannah had it, lost it.
Keith has come in and had about 3 rebounds.
That'll do it. 76-56 is the final score. The Stone Memorial Panthers best the DeKalb County Tigers tonight in their final home game and their final regular season game for the 2024-25 season. 2-minute timeout, final stats analysis, and more. This is Tiger Basketball on the DC Blitz Sports Network.
Smithville FBC is proud to support DC Blitz and all DeKalb sports. We have a place for you to call home on Sunday mornings and Wednesday night. We have nursery available. Pre-K through 5th graders are welcome to join Faith Kids. 6th through 12th graders are welcome to join FBC students, and everyone's outside of that is welcome to join all of our adult ministries. We meet Wednesday nights at 6, and Sunday morning small groups begin at 9 with worship at 10. Join us at Smithville FBC. It's a place to call home.
Bad Boy Mowers' legendary reputation for strength, performance, and value is now available with Bad Boy tractors. From mid-size to subcompact models powered by 22 to 35 horsepower water-cooled diesel engines, your tractor work just got real easy. On the farm, the ranch, or even around the house, Bad Boy tractors deliver power and durability all day, every day. Bad Boy tractors work with an attitude. Find your big boy tractor at Southern Landscape Supply, 611 Rich Froning Way in Cookeville. Visit them online at thesouthernlandscapesupply.com.
Are you ready to elevate your commercial space? Look no further than Taylor's Construction. With years of expertise in the industry, Taylor's Construction specializes in all aspects of commercial construction. Whether you're planning a new office or any large-scale project, we've got you covered. Our team excels in drywall installation and metal stud framing, and we ensure precision and quality that meets your highest standards. Ready to start your next project? Don't wait. Call us today and experience the Taylor's Construction difference. Call 615-684-5068. Taylor's Construction, building your future, one project at a time.
Hey there, friends! Are you ready to take a step back in time? Head on over to Gasaway Market, Antiques and Gifts, right on Main Street in Gasaway. Gary and Jama Hancock, owners. Whether you're hunting for that perfect vintage piece to add to your home or a special gift for someone you love, we've got you covered. Each item tells a story, and who knows, you might even find a piece of your own childhood in our collection. Don't miss the chance to explore the Gasaway Museum, formerly Melton's Bank. It's a little slice of history that'll take you back and show you what life was like in days gone by. Come on down to Gasaway Market, where nostalgia is just the beginning.
The Stone Memorial Panthers come to Smithville tonight and knock off the DeKalb County Tigers in the regular season finale, 76-56. Tom Duggan back for DC Blitz alongside Kelly Piper and the coach Chris Vance. 36 points tonight for Kate Capps, the Trevecca signee, showing up, showing out with a big effort tonight, almost half of his team's points. Dallas Kirby in his last game as a DeKalb County Tiger on this court, 21 points tonight. Jordan Parker finishes with 16, but Callie, unfortunately, at the end of DeKalb, just not enough fuel in the tank to overcome Kate Capps. Capps couldn't be stopped pretty much the majority of the night, and Coach kind of had a good point. There were some times I felt like he rushed or forced some shots, and probably not overall his best shooting night. You say that, and you look, and he has 36 points. That's a special player right there. Either one.
I thought he addressed to you.
No, he said coach.
No, he's addressed to
No,
Kelly,
he
and then
said
he's like,
coach.
Coach had made a point.
Y'all can just thumb wrestle over. It doesn't matter.
First impression of Stone Memorial, I'm not very impressed as a team overall. Yes, Capps is a great player, but you go back and look at his shooting performance percentage-wise, I bet it's well under 50%. And I thought he forced some shots and took his other players out of the game a little bit. I think they're very well coached.
Yeah.
They run a lot of players in. They know exactly how to break a press. This is half-court press. They knew exactly what to do, the reads. They did it consistently. It got sporadic to start, but once they calmed down and settled down, you could tell they're a very well-coached team. They've got a bye in the first round of the playoffs. Probably expected a much bigger, larger victory than what they got tonight. I mean, it was cut down to 9 or less than that with the great surge that DeKalb had in the fourth quarter. On the other side of the ball, I just think Parker and Kirby, they have to have help.
Yep. Yeah, Kelly, that was going to be my very next point. 37 of DeKalb's 56 comes from Kirby and Parker. You know Hendricks can score the basketball. We know Fusen can score the basketball. You know, we know this is not a deep Tiger team, but they've gotten contributions from other players. You go into this district tournament, you want to win one game to get to the next round of the playoffs, but you're going to have some help going into the next round.
You're going to have some help, but it's kind of the same thing I've been saying the whole time. we couldn't physically match up with them. They were bigger in every single spot. Yes, Parker and Kirby could play with them, but they were physically outmatched for the positions that they play. And I mean, it's kind of, this looks like this looks like West School ball when I have, you know, I have 40 boys to possibly choose from to play my basketball team.
Mm-hmm.
And then you look at the middle school, they have 200 and something boys to choose from to play on the basketball team. And that's what it looks like. You can tell that we are at the bottom of that number count. And it shows in football, too, because the teams we play are just bigger physically. We just do not have those big physical players. And, I mean, it's not like it's in the water. It's what you're choosing from. And when you're in a small county like this, it's just hard to match up. I look at next year, they have some bigger kids, but they don't have anybody as big as Kirby coming up for next year. I know David Wheeler kind of is. Chase Young's in that spot. I thought it was good that Coach Agee got those players some playing time because those are going to be the kids he's got to play with next year. You don't need them to be juniors and not had any playing time on the floor, but physically, we just could not match up.
It's going to be a who's going to fill their shoes sort of scenario for DeKalb County next year, and we really brag on this freshman class that is coming, our 8th grade class that will be freshmen next year, but they're not going to make an impact right away, and you're losing the likes of Kirby, Parker, Fuson. You know, Hendricks is going to be your guy you're going to look at is kind of your senior leader, he and Logan Duke next year, and you've got guys that are playing a lot of minutes as freshmen this year, and like Barnes and Porter Hancock that are going to have to step up. It's going to be learning on the fly a little bit. And I know we're jumping the gun here looking ahead to next year, but some guys are going to have to grow up a lot this upcoming summer.
They're going to have to grow up, and the coaches, which I feel like they will, the coaches are going to have to adjust what they want to do. Every year, some people ask me, how are you going to be? And I'm like, I don't know. Because, first of all, they're kids. And I don't know you don't know what they're going to do. You don't know how much they've grown over the summer. But every year I also have to change what I do offensively and defensively to match what I have available to me.
Yeah.
And man-to-man is not, I don't think, anything that DeKalb is going to be able to play for a while just because they can't match up physically with them, and you have to hide it with a zone. You have to use 2 players instead of just one to defend someone. You know, which we'll get a little bit better with us matching up with Watertown. Not necessarily on the girls' side, but the boys' side will match up okay. We should match up okay with Central Magnet. I think Macon County is kind of down. They're kind of like us. They're out there in that island. At least we're close to an interstate. But when you're not, I mean, these teams that we're playing, the ones that are good, have an interstate running right through them. They're getting those. The businesses are bringing in the people that they need to play basketball because people aren't staying home. I mean,
we just need to build an interstate through here. There's just
there was an opportunity. Evidently, I was told once there was an opportunity, and the people of Smithville said no, they didn't want it.
Imagine that. Anywho, Coach,
we've got, to me, these freshmen. They have their sophomore season coming up next week.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Barnes and Duke and Hancock, watching them on the floor tonight, watching games we've seen before, they don't play scared.
No.
They're, a couple of those guys are young, but they don't play scared at all. They're going to get in there, they'll go belly to belly, and they're not afraid to play defense. They're not afraid to drive or shoot. So I was very impressed with them, and we start looking at what's going to take place. And, yes, you're going to get a Hendricks who's going to be more productive in the postseason. I just feel you have to find a way.
Sure.
To me, not blowing smoke, this DeKalb team it could be very scary for this tournament because I've yet to see anybody try to guard and keep Parker from the rim.
Yeah.
Right-handed, left-handed, it doesn't matter who you put on him. He's going to go and he's going to drive and get fouled or lay it up. Kirby playing excellent basketball right now, whether it's outside like he did tonight or whether you put him up on a block. And you just have to get that other filler, and then you can go 7, perhaps 8, if you can get Chase Young in there a little bit and get some depth and do this half-court trap or do the things that you'd like to do with a little bit more experience. I think Coach Agee has done a really good job, like we talked early in the year, trying to develop some of these younger kids where they can get minutes at this time of year.
I don't think there's a handful of difference either when you look at 3 through 6 in this district and not knocking. Right now, to me, White County's the scariest team in the 3 through 6 because of the way they're playing and the fact they do have some good athletes, and I think they had a lot of football players, guys that came in late, and I think they're really just now hitting their stride. That's probably the team you don't want to see, but then again, we saw DeKalb County play them pretty tough in this building and even played them fairly tough over in Sparta. I mean, 3 through 6, I think anything could happen. Anybody could win those first 2 games. But, again, I don't think you're going to put it all on the shoulders of your, 2 of your seniors and expect to be able to win that first-round game. I don't think it's going to happen.
You're going to have to find a third.
Yep.
Both games, which the free throws against White County, this game was lost in the fourth quarter. And it wasn't – it was boys being emotional. They got frustrated because they didn't get a foul, and then it was just like, I'm going to foul you, and you cannot play that way. You have to be mentally tough, and you have to be able to say, I just got fouled. I'm not going to give up a stupid foul. I'm going to say it. I'm not going to give up a stupid foul just because you didn't call a foul on me. It's not playground.
Right.
You have to stay in this game. You have to be able to play the entire game. I thought we played well with 4 fouls. I thought the boys played great. We saw that was the difference in Stone. I don't think they knew how to play with a foul on them, and they were running so many kids in. And they were having to run them in so quickly because of the fouls. They couldn't get in any kind of rhythm of the game. But we can't make just stupid fouls in the middle of the floor, because district tournaments is going to come up. You should be getting your higher end officials for those games. And they're not going to miss you throwing somebody down in the middle of the floor. They're probably going to give you a technical, and you're going to be done. They have to mentally stay in the game. Do not get emotional about the game. Stay mentally in the game. Keep playing your game, and don't let a referee or a poor decision cost you the game.
All right, more analysis on tonight's game and a look ahead to the district tournament during our DC Blitz show tomorrow morning. Starts at 9 a.m. Kelly will not be with us tomorrow.
We'll be coaching junior pro.
Kelly will
basketball.
be. You probably would rather be with us.
She'll be there. She'll be there.
Yeah. Kelly will be there, whether she's there in the flesh or in the cardboard.
Just don't fall over this time.
Look, I had to call this, or I had to coach my daughter's junior pro game last week, and I looked at Watertown's junior high coach that I'm friends with, and I looked at him. I was like, "This is why I don't coach girls." Oh, like I can't do it.
Well, a lot of prayers will be spoken for you, Kelly, for tomorrow morning in your junior pro game.
A lot of forgiveness will be at no.
But we'll have plenty of analysis on tonight's games and looking ahead to the district tournament. John Pryor from WJLE Radio will join us to talk some basketball with us tomorrow. Chad Driver, president of DeKalb County T-ball, coach pitch, and girls fast pitch softball, will also join us. And again, Coach and I took a lot of time to talk to Albert Hainsworth last week. No, a lot of folks missed that. We're going to try to re-air that during the last segment of our show. We'll announce the Good Health Family Clinic Student Athlete of the Week. Loaded show, as always. Join us tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock on Facebook Live on our DC Blitz page or on our YouTube channel at very long, drawn-out web address that I'm not going to attempt. All right, want to thank our producer tonight, Daniel Leslie, doing a great job as always. Any last words before we wrap it up tonight?
Happy Valentine's Day.
Vote for our student athlete of the week.
It's too late.
That's already in
it ended at 4
house.
o'clock. Yeah, if you vote now, I'm not going to count it.
Okay.
We already know the winner. I'm just not telling anyone till tomorrow. So anyway, for the coach, Chris Vance, for Kelly, I'm Tom Duggan saying so long tonight from Harold Luna Court at DeKalb County High School Gymnasium.